It's your girl Drea B here, and happy Easter. It's Sunday. Oh my God. The fact that I had to come to my backyard because I was trying to paint and stuff, or draw, paint, whatever, in the front, and then all these bees was like just in my face or scaring me, needs to be studied. The way I just ran from this bumblebee needs to be studied. Like, made a fool out of myself ran. Hey Elissar, hey Winter. Like, literally took for cover, ran away from a bee. And I know I probably look stupid, but I don't care because the bee, it was the me and me, and the bee wasn't about to get me. Like, it was like in my face. Ew, I got paint in my hand. I hate bees. Like, I hate them. Do they know I got a jar of honey in the house? Like, what? I don't understand why they always want to attack me or try to attack me. They be trying. But I just wanted to be outside in nature and just like, oh, look at my, ooh, look at my tree. I have 3 trees in my backyard. Oh wait, 2 now. I forgot the other one we cut. I have 2 trees in my backyard. And I'm just out here just grateful for life. Hi, Rosemary. Oh my God. Is that a fly or a bee? Oh my God. I hear wings. I'm good, y'all. How are you guys? I'm good. I'm just definitely terrified of bees. Like, I'm really panicky and fidgety right now because flies sound like bees, like their wings be buzzing. I don't really like that. So if I seem a little paranoid, it's because I just want to enjoy outside. But the bees knees. All right, but anyway, I got my handy dandy art chest, and I'm gonna show you guys what I was working on. I didn't bring my easel out here because I don't have a table to really put it on. But whoa, what? Wait a minute. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what's going on? I miss you guys as well. Ugh. I'm dropping stuff. Oh, here go one of my stray cats. Oh, here go my other one. I wonder if Sage is gonna come. How with the babies? How are you? How are you? Yo, old man, I have to fix his ear. His ear. Hi. Oh, there goes Sage. Sage. Hi, Sage. They know I'm outside now. They're here. Hi, Sage. You see? All my cats are coming. Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. You guys will see it's going to be a bunch of cats that come around because I told you guys, cats, animals love me. Hopefully we don't run into Larry because Larry is crazy and I don't feel like running away from Larry right now. But speaking of cats, this is what I drew. Maybe the cats know. This is what I drew and this is what I was painting before the bees started attacking. Before the bees started attacking me in the front, because I was trying to go live in the front of my house, but I felt like it's less bees back here. So yeah, love cats. Me too. I'm feeling good. I'm feeling really grateful. Currently I'm a little panicky and scared because the bees, I know I keep saying that, y'all, but the bees be trying to attack me. Leave him alone. Sorry, I'm talking to my cats, y'all. Here go my, ooh, I guess I can't show. They're eating right now, but they're like literally right next to me. I would pick up Sage, but since Sage wants to be an outside cat, we're gonna let Sage bed. But here go my other babies. They're just chilling, laying down. You grumpy old man. I have to fix his ear. You see he's bleeding. He probably was in a nasty little cat fight. I gotta fix his ear. But he won't let me touch him yet. But he does get near me. And then we got, yeah, you were just pregnant. Where's the kittens? Exactly, where's the babies? And then we got Sage over here. Yes, I do feed them. And yeah. Sage wanted to be an outside cat. Sage didn't want to be a domestic cat, so I let Sage be, but Sage always comes back around. All right, let me see. Ooh! Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, y'all gonna see me, y'all gonna see me jump over this damn deck. I'm not playing, I don't like bees. Bees scare me. All right. Hey, Lettuce. Hey, Jasmine. What the fuck? Okay. That was so, that was so random. What the fuck? Oh my God. What? Oh my God. That was literally so random. Anyway, this is what I'm drawing. Well, I should turn it around. Hold on. In nature, nature. And then my cats, all my stray cats are, not all of them. These are not all of them. But some of my stray cats are outside with me. So I'm going to finish this with you guys. Lettuce, how you going to switch accounts that fast? Welcome back, Lettuce, on your main account. I'm good. How are you feeling, Jasmine? Also, I wanted to apologize to you in my delivery. Sorry, y'all. I know it. Listen, please, just forgive me, because literally, if I see anything that's flying, I'm scared. Anyway, I wanna bedazzle the bow. Do y'all think I should bedazzle the bow? Because I want to bedazzle the bow. I kind of want to bedazzle the nose too. Wait, let me just finish and then we'll get to it. I think I want to paint the background first, and then, because she's a white kitten. If you ever guys, what? If you guys ever saw Aristocats. Aristocats is one of my, so I have like 3 favorite like animal movies. It's so weird. Homebound. That's an oldie but goodie. Y'all don't know that. I know y'all don't know that. Homebound, Aristocats, and Oliver and Company. I know none of y'all know what that is. Y'all don't know what I'm saying to y'all because y'all too young. But those are my 3 favorite. Sage, you want to say hi? This is Sage. Oh! Yo, what you doing? This is Sage. Sage was supposed to live with me. But Sage, yeah. Sage just Sage just want to be an outside kitty butt. Psh. Psst. Ooh. Psst. I hear a cat. Psst. Hi. How are you? Oh, look at you, sweet baby. Hello. Come here. Come here, sweetest baby. Come here. Come here. They said, hi, Sage. Oh, it's an old, hi, grumpy old man. See his ear, y'all? That's what I was talking about. I'm trying to put Vaseline on it just to, you know, stop the irritation of him possibly digging at it, but he won't let me. He won't, he'll get close to me, like I said, but he won't let me touch him. You know, he's a feral cat, so, you know, they don't really trust a lot of humans that much. They're very like, but he's not aggressive towards me. He's just very, he's scared. So, let me see. Come on, baby. Uh-oh, here goes Spicy Kitty. Look, y'all, told you guys all my cats gonna come out. Spicy Kitty. This is Spicy Kitty. Spicy Kitty always looks evil, but she's just spicy. She's just a spicy. I think she's Latina. I think she's Puerto Rican. Yeah, she gives me Puerto Rican. She's a Puerto Rican princess. So that's Spicy Kitty. She'll come over here when she wants to. This kitten is new. I don't know what to name him or her. I don't know what it is yet. I didn't really look in a business, but y'all can help me name them. That's Grumpy Old Man because he's the older cat, I can tell. The black one is Sage. And this is Mimo. I didn't name Mimo. The kids on the block named Mimo. Mimo just, oh, here's my other one. This is Eyes, and then his brother is Fetty Wap. And you'll see why. Because if you know who Fetty Wap is, you know Fetty Wap is missing an eye. And Fetty Wap is missing an eye. And then there's another cat named Spicy Nachos. I don't know where Spicy Nachos is right now, though. But now all the cats are chilling with me on the deck. And yeah, I'm just a little cat lady. How about Snowflake? Snowflake for the gray one? The white one, this one, look, she's still right there, y'all. She's still just scoping the scenery out. She's still just, that's Spicy Kitty. Spicy Kitty already has a name. That's the Puerto Rican princess right there. But the gray one needs a name. Cosmo? Cosmo is cute. I'll see how they respond to that. Cosmo. Because Sage, I just named Sage, and Sage started responding. Wait, hold on. Y'all are falling. Okay, y'all good. All right. So, I was thinking paint the background. Oh, there goes Fetty Wap, y'all. Oh, God. Where'd he go? Damn it. He moved too fast. He went into the bushes. You can't really see him. He's right there, but hold on, let me see. Oh, now they arguing. No, kitties. No arguments. What? Oh, Ash. I like that. That looks like an Ash. Ooh! What the hell? What the helly? Y'all, look at this deranged cat. What the hell? She's really just, this is why her name is, she got an attitude. She's just always just, she don't like to socialize too much. She don't like when I'm around other cats. She be waiting, and here's Sage just right here by my feet. Oh, wait. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to show y'all Sage toy. Hold on. Ash. Ash. They turned around. Hold on. Let me get Sage toy, and then y'all can see. Hold on. Oh. Here, I'll turn around so you guys can see me. Oh, wait. Come on, Sage. Sage. Here go spicy nachos. Hey! No fighting. In the club, we all fam. Doggy, shut up. So many cats. What about Brittany? Naming the cat Brittany? I don't know. Do they look like a Brittany? I like Ash. Maybe Brittany Ash. Ash Brittany. I don't know if that's a boy, though. I don't know if it's a girl. I don't know. I know it is a lot of cats. You're my babies. I'm a cat lady. I'm the lady off The Simpsons. But I don't speak in gibberish. Oh, look, they're all labeling it. Oh my god. Damn. We got Sage, the black one. We got, wait, what I forgot? Oh, Eyes. Spicy Nachos. I don't know where they went. We got Grumpy Old Man. We got Mimo. Mimo just gave birth to kittens, and I don't know where the hell they are. And then I guess we got Brittany Ash, but I don't know if you're a girl. But you know what? You could be called whatever you want. Anyway. Oh, we have another gray cat, y'all. Another one. You can't probably, there you go. Right there. Maybe we can call that one Ash, because that one is more gray. And then call the light one Brittany. Because one of them, unless they're both boys, I don't know. One of them has to be a girl. Right? Ooh. Anyway. What? I need to do a dark, because I want some contrast. Should I do the background black? Oh. Hello. I think I'm going to do it black. Have no fear. I know what to do. Ooh. Oh, I didn't know that was in here. Okay. Name the light one and light gray one Crusty. Oh my god. Why Crusty? What the fuck? Why you gotta be crusty? Oh my god. Sage came back up here. I'm cracking up at Crusty. Crusty. They didn't even look over here when I said that. I'll see how they respond to Crusty, Brittany, or Ash. And we'll just give like the other one. We'll have to name the other one. But I do think the darker gray one should be named Ash, because that one, I feel like it's more fitting. All right. We gonna, oh, I don't think I have, I think I have any more gray paint. I mean, black paint. Oh, it's a, oh, all right. It's a little something. It's a little something, something. I think I'm gonna turn this around so you guys can see the painting. Let me see. Cosmo. Oh my God, it's spilling on me. What the hell? Let me see. I'm gonna do, yeah. Anyway, how's everyone's day going so far? I hope it's going good. I know it's Sunday. It's Easter Sunday. Happy Sunday or Resurrection Sunday to all. Oh my God, this is like spilling on me. What the hell? Hold on, I'm spilling paint on myself, and that's just not, that is not sexy. Hold on. Okay, sorry, because I'm wiping it up with the brush. Okay, boom, we're back. But yeah, I am sending everyone so much love today on Easter Sunday or Resurrection Sunday, however you identify it as. Today is all about renewal. It's about forgiveness. It's about triumph. It's about so many things. Easter is so personal and can mean so many different things to different people. And however you choose to celebrate it, if you do celebrate it, I hope it's going amazing for you, even if you're celebrating alone and away from your loved ones. Just know that you are loved. And oh my God, what the hell was it? And appreciated by, oh my God, that's Penelope. She must hear me in the back. My cats are crazy. Oh my God, is she growling? Penelope. Sorry, y'all. Penelope is growling at Sage at my back door. Oh my God, how did she know I was in the back? She's so smart. Well, you know, cats do have bionic hearing. So, she probably heard me. But today you bought a Monster Energy flavor. What flavor? I don't think I ever drunk them. Oh, yes, I have. Monster, yeah, because they used to give them out free on, no, yeah, Monster is the black and green can, right? Well, like the original was like black and green, I believe. I had a Monster before. I was gonna say, I don't think I've ever had a Monster. I know I had a Red Bull. Oh my God, Penelope, she's beefing with the cats. Mama, I don't have my back keys, so I can't unlock the door. Oh my God, Penelope. Stop it. Penelope. Y'all can't hear her, but I can. She's like, brr. Uh-oh, spicy kitty's near me. Anyway, take your time. Ultra Rose. What did that taste like? Was it like fruity? It sounds good. I ain't gonna lie, that does sound good. Hey! Oh my God, Penelope is like going crazy. The dog is barking. I'm running the zoo. I'm running the zoo. What's going on? Look at the cats. We'll take a break from the cat and look at the cats. Anyway, I'm happy some of you are enjoying your Sunday, regardless if it's getting the ultra rose. Wait, is it rosé or rose? Because if it's rosé, hold on now. Hold on now. Monster, or just spending it with your family, or hey, you could be alone spending it with me as I paint and run from bees. I hope you're having a good Sunday. I hope, you know, it's a good, refreshing start to prepare you for the next day, which is Monday. And I know a lot of us, some of us still have a 4-day or a 5-day weekend, because some people was off. No, wait, that's a 4-day weekend. Doggy, are you okay? Bark again if you're not okay. Okay, I got you. Yeah. What else? Really? And what else happened? Yeah. Grapefruit and floral flowers. Oh, I do love grapefruit. I used to think that was like a I used to associate that with like older people. I'm like, oh no, only older people drink grapefruit. But grapefruit, honestly, grapefruit juice is so good. Because my grandma used to eat grapefruit, so I just associate that with her. May she rest in peace. But yeah, regardless if you have a 4-day weekend or you just had the regular weekend off, I hope Monday is a glorious start to your week, your work week, or your school week, or whatever have you. And oh my God, what the hell was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? R.I.P. Fly high, period. She's soaring. She's flying. She's doing good. She's reunited with her son, and that's all that matters. Also, happy birthday to my mama. It's my mother's birthday, and it's also 420. None of you guys should know what 420 is besides the adults. But shout out to my adults that celebrate 420. I'm celebrating it right now, if you know what I mean. So we just chill, zen vibes, outside in nature, painting, and just appreciating life and where we are within it. You know, so much going on in the world, so much happening in our personal world. And to me, today is just a reminder to just sit back, relax, and appreciate how far I came in life. And I hope you guys are doing that for yourself as well. I hope you guys know how much you are special, regardless if I have personally said it to you or not. Each and every one of you guys in this stream are very special. You guys have so much light within you. Ah! No! Sage, don't touch that. Get off of that. That's paint. Stop. It's paint. It's paint. It's paint. Stop it. It's paint, Sage. You gonna eat paint? Anyway. Oh, thank you, Chromatic. It is the devil's lettuce, but it's good. Shout out to the devil's lettuce. Okay. Anyway, I guess that's not a cute joke. Well, to me, it's funny. Sorry. Well, I'm just laughing because that's what Ned Flanders says on The Simpsons. So I'm actually laughing at the meme, not necessarily like conspiring with the devil. No, I rebuke that. I rebuke it. But devil's lettuce will always get a key out of me because that is just so funny. But yeah. Hand me some of the green, the earth, the earth green. But anyway, what was I saying? I can't even remember. Devil's lettuce just got me cracking up. But whatever you guys are celebrating today, whether it be Easter, like my mom, her birthday, or 420, or you're just celebrating another day of living, surviving, and existing within this world. Listen, we all gather here today to just celebrate life itself, you, and to another day to make up for what we didn't do today. You know what I mean? So I appreciate you guys, your energy, your comments, all of that. It doesn't go in vain. I know we had a rocky few weeks, but I think I'm finding the balance within this channel and navigating through my boundaries and negativity and just what I respond to. And honestly, I'm so at peace of my decisions thus far. And I know it's probably not favorable to most of you, some of you, but I hope you guys understand where and why things are the way they are right now. And, be on this journey with me, as we sort life together. Because it doesn't matter what age you are, no one has it figured out, and we're all just coasting along, just doing our best. And sometimes that is okay. Wait, oh no, yes, maybe, wait, okay, I think I'm messing up the tail. Oh, it sounds like it's about to rain, baby. Y'all hear that? Do you guys like rain noises? Like ASMR, like you're getting sleepy. Listen to the sound of my voice. When I count to 10, you will fall asleep. 1, 2, 2.5, 2 3/4, 2 in a millisecond. 10. Are you sleeping? I know. How did we get to 2 to 10 that fast? Does that make sense? No, it didn't. Sage, do not mess me up. They're distracting me. Okay. Sorry, I started concentrating, so I forgot I was on live for a minute. Boom. Peaceful. Yeah. This is what she's looking like so far. This is what she's looking like so far. Yeah. So peaceful. I feel so happy. Anytime I get to create, I am like my happiest. Honestly. I just love channeling whatever I'm feeling, good, better, and different, into just art. And remember, like, the day I created it and how I was feeling and everything. I think when I look at this, it's gonna make me happy because I'll remember how peaceful I felt, how happy I was, and all that. Ooh, I did not mean to do that. Boom. Elissar is knocked out. She's the first person ever to write in her sleep. She's gonna win the Guinness World Record of being the first person to actually type out a message as she sleeps. W. Elissar. Alright. Boom. How we like it so far? No, we hate it. What's the vibes? Oh wait, I gotta turn it upside down just to get this part, y'all. Hold on. Also, W Mods. Shout out to Chromatic. Shout out to Elissar. Lettuce was in here. Shout out to Lettuce. I haven't seen Darkknight today, but shout out to Darkknight. Oh, Sophia was in here. Shout out to Sophia. Hope my mods are doing good. Everybody send Chromatic some good vibes. They have their last final coming up. I don't know if it's tomorrow, but just in case it is tomorrow, can we get a W Chromatic in the chat or something? You know, send it. Oh, now y'all want to leave when I say give Chromatic W's. You know what? I'm going to give Chromatic their W's because that's all that matters. You're going to do amazing, Chromatic. I believe in you. You don't need thoughts and prayers. You got this. You got intellect. Period. Period. Thank you, Elissar. Oh my God, I got cramps. No. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Bye, Sage. Bye, Sage. Okay. Boom. That's what it's looking like so far. Of course, you're welcome. This is what it's looking like so far. And let me see. All the kitties. We got Brittany sleeping right there. We got Sage right here. Sage. Sage. Oopsies. So, everybody else left. Oh, wait. Oop. Of course. How are you feeling today, Chromatic? Oop, stop it. Don't fall. Okay. Yeah. How are you feeling today? Oh my God, these flies sounding like bees are freaking making me nervous. Because, like, at any given moment, I will flip everything over and run like an idiot the opposite way. Like, at any given moment. I am feeling good. How about you? Oh, thank you. Oh, gorgeous paint. Sorry. I have a habit of not reading out loud the whole thing. Oh, my gosh. I'm honestly... What the hell? Oh, my God. The devil's lettuce got me tripping. I'm feeling good. Today's my mom's birthday. birthday. I think you wished her a happy birthday, so thank you. I gave her gift earlier. I woke up feeling really good, to be honest with you. Like very happy. It's just crazy because, like, guys, I really should be like sad. I should be down and out, but I'm not. And I'm just so proud of myself. Like, so much has happened. Y'all don't even know. I didn't even tell you like the update with the whole ULTA thing, and just like the whole like mental thing that was going on with me after my childhood ex, or I don't know what you want to call him, because honestly he's literally dead in my book. Like, I just, like, that just really threw me, blew me, and shook me up. That's why I was like, you know what, it's crazy that I don't feel down and out. Like, I literally feel like the energy, the emotions that I should be feeling, it's like I told myself, you're not about to let somebody win over you and plant negativity in your mind, making you doubt yourself, making you feel unloved, making you feel unworthy and not beautiful and all this other stuff. I was like, why am I about to let this boy get in my head? Like, and for it was either 1.5 days or 2 days. I think it was 2 days, to be honest with you. For 2 days, like, he had it. Oh my God, like, stop, please. Oh my God, if these, I swear to God, if one of these flies or bees touch me, I'm going to spontaneously combust into confetti. And you guys will never hear from me again. So anyway. But yeah, like, so much has happened. So just an update. I guess this can be my update or whatever. If you have seen my ULTA video, and I was going to do like a separate video of this, so I can do a separate video as well, but just, you know, cut to the chase. If you've seen my ULTA video where I discussed like, oh, my coworker tried to attack me or whatever, and I told you guys that it was going to be an investigation involved and everything, so the investigation has been closed and they fired me. So I was, oh, damn it, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, sorry. Okay, boom. Bam. Oh, thank you, Chromatic. Yo, I can't stand bees. Bees are such a beautiful thing, you know. Shout out to the honey, you know. Shout out to the queen bees, you know. Honestly, like, you know what? No, bees is kind of sick, because what about the other bees? What about the other female bees that, you know, are not queen bees? But anyway, shout out to the bees, but the bees are not the knees. They scare me. They always want to be buzzing in my face, and I don't like that. I don't know if it give Oshun. I don't know, but they always just around, just always in my face, and I don't appreciate that. Like, ask me. Not me telling a bee to ask me to be in my face, but like, seriously, like, I look like a dummy every time I run from a flying object that's not bigger than a bird, you know? Because if you look at me from across the street, it probably look like I'm running from absolutely nothing. So bees really got it out for me. They love embarrassing me in public. I'm convinced. It's God's way of like playing jokes on me or whatever. But yeah. Yes. That's what I be freaking out about. I don't like the buzzing, and then flies be sounding like bees too. I just don't like any flying object. Flying object. But I don't. I really don't. Mimo came back. Mimo, where the hell? Yo, I really think Mimo killed her. In GTA, got rid of her kittens. Because I swear to Bob, she was pregnant. I saw her. I didn't see her give birth, but I saw that she gave birth because, one, I know what a pregnant cat looks like. Two, she was humongous and was bulgy, and I felt her kittens because she allowed me to touch her while she was pregnant. And I saw the blood on her legs, that meaning she gave birth. Now all of a sudden the blood is gone because she looked like wet. Like, you know, her bottom half looked like, you know, she gave birth. And I was like, okay, she gave birth. Where the hell is the cats? Where's the kittens? I thought I was a grandmom. I think she got rid of my grandcats. Oh my God. I mean, I understand and I support her, you know, her body, her choice. I get it. But girl, we could have talked about this. She had options. She had choices. She could have gave them up for adoption. She didn't have to do that. But you know what? Who am I? She's the mother. She's the mother. And honestly, as the grandmom, you would think I'm talking about humans. Ooh, I know. She said abortion bans don't count for me. It's like, that was a sick joke. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sometimes I make morbid jokes. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't know where that came from. Oh my God, please, Larry. And that's the last thing I need, y'all. That's like on my bingo card, running away from Larry on live. Because I'm trying to tell y'all, y'all think Larry just got beef with me behind the window. No, Larry knows what I look like. Larry knows my scent, my pheromones. Larry has chased me before. I don't got time to be running from Larry. Oh, that's that other cat. Okay, boom. All right, let's let this dry a little bit. We're gonna let this dry. I gave him, I'm gonna let that dry. Oof. I gave him, I don't have any more peanuts. I gave him all the nuts that I had. He's gonna have to wait. As I said, I don't have a job right now. So, if you don't know, just a little crash course. I'm trying. I hear squirrels. Oh my God! Please no. Please not Larry. Larry is the final boss. Oh God. Okay, I heard not bees. No, who's summoning? I'm whispering because I don't want him to know I'm outside. Larry chased Sage. That's how I know Larry mean business. I ain't never see a cat run away from a squirrel before. I was like, oh, Larry not to be played with. But he's really psychotic. There's something wrong with him too. Anyway, just a little crash course of what happened to me at Ulta. So if you don't know, I literally got hired at Ulta in March, like on the whim, and it was just so crazy. And this is important to the story because I had a job with Estee Lauder that I got in February, and I was supposed to start March 4th, but they just kept dilly-dallying and taking forever for me to start. And my account executive at the time, she was like, holding information from me. It was so weird. I had to get HR involved, and it's like as soon as I got HR involved, it rectified itself, and everybody kept apologizing to me of why I didn't start yet, because it became a month of me not starting yet, and it was just like, well, why haven't you started her, or why haven't you told her like things are taking longer or whatever, things of that nature. So it was just like a blessing that out of nowhere I got a call from ULTA. I didn't apply to ULTA, y'all. This is the craziest thing ever. Like, and I can even show you the email. ULTA was looking at me like I didn't apply to them. Yeah, I'll even. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to scare y'all. My bad. I scared them. Oops. 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 That's it. See, look. Oh, wait, I gotta turn it around. External. See? They were looking at me. I didn't apply to them. So, I got a phone. I got a phone call, and literally, it was just like God really just threw it in my lap. I got a phone call. It was like, hey, I'm such and such calling from ULTA Beauty, and I saw your resume and I'm really interested in you. Da 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 da. And I was like, yeah, sure. I'm thinking it's gonna be like a regular, schmegular. It's gonna take a while. They want me to come in for an interview, da 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 da, and then it's gonna be a wait. Because that's how it is. But beauty jobs, especially like beauty jobs where you actually are putting makeup on people's face, you typically have 3 interviews, two at minimum, but usually it's 3. So I just knew what to expect. Like, it's gonna take 5 years and 4 hours. And she was like, yeah, can you come in today for an interview? I was like, wait, I ain't never have nobody ask me to come in the same day they called me. And I was like, shit, I ain't doing nothing. All right. So if the dog okay bark, if so I go in same day. My hands are dirty from painting. Hey, Sagey, wagey. I go in the same day that I got the call, and I was in a group interview with this other makeup artist, and boom, I got the job. She wanted us to start right away. I'm like, dang girl, like, what happened to the last prestige makeup artist that you need people this bad? Like, because I never trust things like, if you work, you already know. It's always like weird when you get hired on the spot, because it's like, what happened to the last person? Why they not here no more? Like, what's going on? Like, that's just too, suspicious or whatever. But again, I took it as like, God looking out for me, because I was going through that thing with Estee Lauder. So started working a job. You guys already know I started doing like, lives before I went to work, doing my makeup. I went to that party that we were hosting, and then I was doing really good. Like, clients was really raving about me, loving me. I had all these like survey reviews. Like, I was doing good. But see, with a person like me, that's a bad thing. So there are people who and be real with yourself, because you may be this type of person. And honestly, I just want this to be a lesson for people who are like me and people who don't like people like me. And be honestly, I'm not saying for you to say it in the comments. I'm not saying or nothing. It's just it's an internal thing for you guys to be real with yourselves, because at some point in our lives, we all been intimidated and we all been jealous of somebody, myself included. That does not exclude me. Again, I'm human. I'm a person. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not perfect. Now with someone like me who knows what they're talking about with beauty, who's been around the block, been in the game for almost 10 years in beauty, and just I'm just so passionate about it, you know what I mean? I shine too bright for some people, and it's hard for them to consume me because I come across as perfect, and I come across put together, and that can make Sage. Hi, Sage. Sage. Okay. All right. Well, anyway, that can come across as very like intimidating to people, especially those who've been in the field just as long as you. Um, anyway, so literally my first day, people was sizing me up, throwing little jabs that I just brushed off, like telling me about their credentials just right away, like, oh, I have high expectations of you because I worked in luxury and all that other stuff. Now, me not being secure within myself, I could have went tit for tat with them, like, well, I've worked as in luxury as well. I've actually been a, you know, a regional makeup artist for Giorgio Armani and Yves Saint Laurent. Those are actually credentials that I have. I could very much go back and forth with you about my credentials, but who I am as a person, I'm very confident in. I don't always have to boast about things I've accomplished in life because at the end of the day, I know it. And my resume speaks for itself. And not to put Ulta down, but bro, this is Ulta. It's Ulta. Calm down. We're both at Ulta. We both work for luxury, but we're currently at Ulta together. Are you all right? It's in at the end of the day, your bills. I think people have this thing like they want to seem more important than what they are. I never think I'm bigger than a program. I'm such a team player. I'm such a hey, I want us all to get the spotlight. But some people just really want to be Beyonce when they're really like a doo-wop pop pop background singer. You know what I mean? Like they just do too much. You know, and that's how this person was. But anyway, a lot of people I told, and plus it comes up because I had the same employee number as I did before. Because if you don't know, I first started out as Ulta. Ulta is my first introduction to beauty retail. And yeah, I started 9 years ago. So when I was 23, 22, 23. So yeah. So it just felt like a surreal moment of like, wow, like this was my first job. Well, it wasn't my first job because I used to work at the Gap. That was my first job. Well, my first job was babysitting and working in a daycare with kids. Go figure, right? But like my first retail job was the Gap, and then but my first beauty job was Ulta Beauty. I was a regular degular schmegler beauty advisor, which beauty advisors they don't get to really have fun, to be honest with you. They just really ring up, replenish the store, and yeah, they can't put on makeup, they can't touch you, they can't, I mean, they can touch you, but not like, you know, like a prestige beauty artist can, you know what I mean? So I really worked my way up to be, you know, able to be a PBA because that's not an easy position to get, especially if you don't have makeup experience. You really do need to know how to match people. You need to have a type of charisma, a passion, to help people of all ethnicities, of all demographics, of all, you know, just everything under the sun, not just people who look like you. So I could see the reactions to people about me. And yes, I tried to brush it off. But if you know how it feels to be good at something, and not in a braggadocious way, but it's just something that you're very passionate about and you just shine authentically as you, then you know what I'm talking about. It's one of those things where people huff, they secretly roll their eyes, they're like, think of my kids, my minors. You're in school. If you are the person that is always raising your hand to answer the question, you know what I'm talking about. But if you're the person who rolls their eyes because the person who always raised their hands wants to answer the question, you're part of the problem. Just be real with yourself. I'm not asking you to say what you are. But you can if you want to. You could be honest. But so I have a very much teacher personality and presence, and I do know I can be very intimidated to people, but I have recognized over the years that that is their problem and not necessarily mine. I don't have to make people comfortable to be around me. If you're uncomfortable around me, that speaks about you than it does me. You know what I mean? Because I have such a warm and welcoming personality. I talk to everyone. I don't my whole MO is not excluding anybody, you know, for for good reasons. Now, if you need to be excluded, then you need to be excluded. But like overall, that's not my MO. So I say all that to say, this girl with a nasty attitude, we gonna call her Garnet. And if you knew why I'm calling her Garnet, because she's her one of her name is a gemstone, but I'm not gonna say her name. But we gonna call her Garnet. So Garnet, I worked with her once before, maybe twice before. From what I can recall, once before the incident happened. Again, so to my knowledge, there were no PBAs, or there weren't any current PBAs within my Ulta store. It was just myself and the girl that I got hired with. And I was there more because I had open availability where she had her own studio. Shout out to her. She's doing her thing as a young black woman. She had her own studio, so that was her primary focus, and then she will work on the weekends or as needed. So, you know, primarily I was there. And one of the days I was working with Garnet, and I saw that she was over in the prestige section doing makeup or whatever, like doing a shade match. And I didn't say nothing about it because, you know, whatever, like they probably was here holding down the fort while there weren't any PBAs in the building. And who am I to just, you know, feel some type of way about it? I actually, you know, wanted to introduce myself to her. So I waited till when the she was done with her client to like introduce myself to her. And like upon introducing myself to her, it was like, you know, she could have took me or leave me, like that type of energy, like girl, why are you talking to me type of thing. It was just like, oh hey, like I'm Drea, I'm one of the new PBAs here. I don't know if you met, I was about to say her name, I don't know if you met, but she as well. And yeah, like, hi, how are you? And then she was just like, hey. And it was like, okay. And, you know, I brush things off because I'm used to that now. Like, I know some people really like me. Some people really love my energy. Like, and right away, they just, you know, and then some people, they just don't like me. And I can read people. I can tell when, and some people honestly have been weird with me. Right away, hey, what's your Instagram? Hey, what's your this? Hey, what's your that? Let's connect. Let's do this. And it's just like, no, why? What time do you get off? I just met you. What do you mean what time I get off? It's weird. So anyway, brush that off. Because it was another girl, a coworker. She had the same like essence to her. Like this came across like she didn't really want to talk to me. Like I was wasting my breath, like introducing myself to her. Like, I don't know. It's just, that's the vibe she gave off. I'm not saying that's exactly who she is because I don't know who these young ladies are, but the energy that they was that a flyer or a bee? I think it was a flyer. But the energy that they gave off was not warm, was not inviting, wasn't welcoming. You know, it was just, yeah. I hate intrusive people. Like, oof. Like, especially if I just met you and you're already like on me, it's like, because I'm an introvert at heart. Like, literally, I don't know if you guys know this. I'm an ambivert, so I do both well. Like when I am around people, you know, soak up that energy. You know what I mean? But I honestly prefer to be in solitude. I literally prefer to be by myself, or around trusted people, because people are weird. But anyway, my other colleague, she was the same way, gave off the same vibe. Oh my God, I haven't seen him in months. He's still alive. God bless you. How are you, Mr. Man? I got some food. You want some food? Not you, Sage. Come on. Come on. Hi. I think that's Spicy Kitty Daddy. Hold on. Look at them right there. It's Spicy Kitty. I think that's the daddy. Who the mom? Who the mom? Spicy Kitty? Spicy Kitty? Yeah, come here, Spicy. Is that your daddy? Is that your daddy? Sage? Oh, that's my other cat. Oh my God. I don't have a name for him, but he's such a sassy little boy. Come here. Oh, look at Sage by the painting. There's the other. That's not Mimo, y'all. That's an. Oh, that is me. No, that's not. That's that boy. Sorry. It's so many tuxedo cats. I know, aren't they? Spicy Kitty. Hi. Hi. You want to eat your food? Oh, y'all, I made this in pottery. If you can see it, it says Beyonce. I'll show it to you guys. Let me see. Ooh, almost fell. I made this plate in pottery. This was a horrible plate, but hold on, because I don't want to dump the food out. But you see my, oh, look at Sage. Let me put that back. Hey. What are you doing? Spicy kitty. Look at you, so pretty. You're a pretty kitty. You gotta think Beyonce. I have my other ones. My mom has the one that I did the best. That was a picture. I did a picture. It was my biggest pottery project I ever made. And then I have a mug I made for my dad, but of course I have it now. I have a bowl. I made a leaf plate, the Beyonce plate, in a strawberry teapot thing. My mom has that. The strawberry teapot was supposed to go on the leaf plate. I'll show you guys. I don't have my keys on me because it's in this house right here. This is how I told you guys I own a duplex. This is downstairs, and then the other door is upstairs. But they have a shared backyard or whatever. But yeah, I do. I want to do pottery again. I love creating stuff. But no, Mr. Old Man, you need to eat. Is that your son too? The gray cat? You look like everybody did. You a Rolling Stone. Anyway, so let's just fast forward to the day we worked together. So this day in particular, it was just a lot for me. I had a makeup appointment. It was so funny because that day I was on a call out. But you know, everything happens for a reason, and Just like, what the fuck? What was that? What was that? What, you saw that? What was that? What was that? I will leave. I'm scared. This is what I hate about nature. Like, bugs, take it or leave it. Leave it. Leave the bugs. I hate bugs. Oh my God. Like, you know, imagine me getting into a fist fight with a fly. Yeah, I'm not. Oh my God. And I shouldn't be touching my face because I'm touching stray cats. Oh my God. Oh my God. I'm scared. Anyway. Oh, hell no. You guys, I think that's. Oh, hell no. I don't know if y'all know, but that's a squirrel. I think the final boss. If Larry comes down here, I swear to God, I'm going in the house. Not that tweeting. That those are squirrels squawking. Do squirrels squawk? They be squealing at each other. Oh my God. The nature is nature, and I didn't ask it to. I need nature to come on down. Anyway, so the day we was working, the one of the managers was just being sarcastic with me. Like, if you guys know anything about like neurotypical people, like we don't challenge like authority, you know, for the hell of it. We challenge authority, or it can seem like very like we challenge authority because we just want understanding. Like we just want to, there's logical reasonings for every situation, and in this case I just wanted to be thorough in my job. I'm kind of one of those people where I teeter-totter, like I take my job too seriously, but then also I don't take my job too seriously. Like it's a good balance of those two worlds merged together, where because I am new within this well, I'm not new, but I'm new within the store, not to the brand itself, but new within the store. And I want to impress my bosses. Like, I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with wanting to seem like the good pick, wanting your managers to feel like, you know what, she got hired for a reason. And especially with this man, like this manager, he just seemed, he always challenged me in a way like I don't like the store manager who called and hired me right on the spot, like made a bad call on doing that. And I just felt like I always had to prove myself that, you know, not only, yeah, it may have been like impulsive, but honestly, she made the right choice because, I mean, look at me. And so I was at the cash wrap and helping out because we had a lot of call outs or whatever. And I had a client, so, and again, I'm new. The cash rep is not necessarily within my role. However, I can help out at the cash rep, and I was happy to do so. So upon like ringing out a client with the gift card, right? I just wanted to see like, hey, do we keep the gift cards? Do we discard them? Because believe it or not, believe it or not, there are some stores that actually keep their merchandise cards, keep their gift cards, keep all forms of like, things you would think you would just throw away and count them towards like the register till or whatever. So I asked him, I was like, hey, do we keep these or not? And he sarcastically said to me, oh, the empty gift cards. Yeah, the empty gift cards, you throw it in the trash. And to me, it was just so unnecessary. Like, it's a lot of things people do that is very unnecessary to me. Like, and it's just like I get the premise of why you're doing it. Like, but it doesn't it doesn't deflect from the fact that it's hurtful. Because if I was white, would you treat me like that? If I had a if I had if my if my what am I trying to say, my disability was visible to the point where it looked like I was missing a few crayons from my box, would you treat me like that? But but since you think I'm, you know what it is? It's one of those things where people see you thriving and they look for the one thing to be like, oh, that person's not perfect, because they put you on a pedestal. You didn't put yourself there. A lot of people will, because they're insecure within themselves, they will put you on a pedestal and be like, well, oh, she's this and she's that. But really, you don't see that. Oh, look at the, we can solve race relations. Look at these two getting along. Now, if this is not a metaphor for America, say no. Let's just all get along, guys. As long as get along. Woo! Sorry, just always got to throw a joke in there. Hey, cutie pie, how are you? What was I saying? So, the people would just look for something to like, oh, her eye is smaller than the other. She's not all that cute. Or, oh, they're not all that smart. They got that answer wrong. Like, you guys get the gist of what I'm saying. Like, people look for a downfall, a flaw of yours, because they already painted a certain picture of you. What was that? The hell was that? Am I tripping again? Is it the devil's lettuce? It's the devil's lettuce. All right. They painted a certain picture of you in their minds, and when you show up as less than what they already assumed of you, oh, it's humbling time. They say sarcastic. I know this damn cat didn't just come up on my porch, spray, and then walk its little self down. Like, they didn't just spray my porch like it's their territory. First of all, if anybody gonna be spraying around here, if I could do that without getting arrested, I would do it. This is my house. But all right, that's not cool. But anyway, yeah, they just try to humble you. And again, regardless of if you've been humbled or you like to do the humbling, check yourself. Again, you want to be brave and say whatever you fall under. What was that? What was that? What was that? What was that? Some things happening. Okay. No, y'all probably didn't see it, but no, it was a bee, or it was a fly. It was one of them. It was a horse fly. I saw it was thick. It was thick. It just wasn't a bee. Listen, just because the bees be swarming around you, I played those games with bees before. I'm like, no, they over there. They ain't gonna mess with me. I literally had a bee in my face. Like, bitch, think again. And I said, oh, hell no. Getting in my face is just diabolical. You don't need to do that. I don't need to know that you alive like that. You can just buzz over there. You don't need to be in my face. I don't like bees. I don't like flies. Why they gotta fly around me? Like, leave me alone. Go fly over there. All this open space and you wanna come near me? It's personal. It's personal. They know I don't like them. That's why they keep coming around me. And they freaking me out on purpose. But they won't win. All right, let me stop talking about flies. Horse flies are the worst. Like, let me tell you, horse flies, doggy, you feel that too? The dog don't like horse flies either, period. You see how he reacted when I said horse flies? We don't like horse flies. Dinosaur flies, they should be called that. No, because you be spraying too. Goodbye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Mr. Kitty. No. Move. And you stink. Anyway, y'all. Back to the story. So yes, he wanted to humble me, and he was being sarcastic with his response when it was unnecessary. You could have just said, "No, kitty. What's your big kahunas? Ew, get him out. Get kitty. You and your stuff need to go. Oh my God, they keep spraying. Get out of here. Bye. I might have to spray. I might have to spray again. They're showing, they all do that. They are marking my house as a safe spot for them. And what they doing is the gate, like the fence that's separating my property line to my neighbors, the dog is right there, and they're spraying at the dog. So it's like, leave that damn dog alone, please. But it's getting on my fence, so I'm gonna have to, and if it dries down, it's gonna set into the wood, and it's gonna have that odor. If you ever smell cat urine, it's the worst smell ever. But I have this stuff for like cat urine that I'll spray, because never use bleach, y'all. That's the ammonia. Don't do it. It's the worst. I've learned my lesson. Almost died. Anyway, in GTA. Yes, that's where the dog is on the other side. It's literally like right there. All right, anyway, let's get through this story, because between the flies, I don't think there's no bees back here, knock on wood. The dog barking, Sage, the cats, the spraying. Child, what's going on? This stream at all over the place. And we are going to finish the painting, y'all. It's just drying. I'm letting it dry down. But anyway, it's Fetty Wap. This is the cat with the missing eye. Fetty Wap. Hey, Fetty Wap. That's Fetty Wap. He has a missing eye, but he's still a trooper. Don't play with him. He might run away, but I mean, you only got one eye. What you gonna do? Preserve the other one. Exactly. What? Like, I would run for him a fight too if I had one eye. Y'all not getting me. Anyway, so I was like, you know what? I'm sick of you. And I didn't say that to him, like, you know, whatever, but I said it in my head, like, I'm sick of you and your condescending tone and like this just weirdness I feel around you, because you just always make things so like uncomfortable to be around. So I was like, you know what, XYZ manager, I'm requesting to speak with you in the back off the floor. And he was like, with me? Why? It's a problem? Like, just being so like, just doing too much. Like, what did I do? Did I do something? What did I do? Like, literally like taunting me. And I just felt like it was just so belittling. Like, you didn't have to, like, again, that was even unnecessary, child. And he was like, we can talk right now in the bed. And I was like, I mean, no, he was like, we can talk right now. Because, oh my God. I gotta go. It was a bug in my chest. Oh my God. Oh my God. I promise I'm not tripping. I swear to God, I'm not. Wait. Oh my God. Cookies are so cute. I swear to God, yo. I swear. Because Chromatic will be like, oh no, it's the devil's lettuce. I swear it's not. I swear it's not. I didn't even have that much. I swear to God. I swear. There is, the bugs are fucking with me. They know. It was literally, I swear to God. I mean, if I can't show y'all my chest, but y'all look, like that would be weird. Like it really was a bug. Oh my God. I'm losing it. I'm losing the plot. I'm losing the plot. I'm losing the plot. Not you taking back the message. What'd you say? I'm losing my mind, y'all. Anyway. Oh my God. I don't know, you're fine. What was I got to say? What was I gonna say? I can't even think right now. I can't even think. But he was like, oh, well, we can talk right now on the floor. And I was like, no, I don't want to talk right now. I want to have an open door policy, talk to you in the back with a manager, preferably the store manager. And he was like, well, she'll be in tomorrow. And I was like, okay, well, we can have a conversation tomorrow. You guys, he kept pestering me to talk about what I wanted to talk about with him, like on the floor. And if you guys start working or whatever, open door policy prohibits like speaking about serious matters on the floor, because you don't need other colleagues or like customers hearing, what you guys got to say. That's a private conversation. And the fact that a manager would kept pestering me on the floor to talk about it with God knows who listening around just speaks volumes. Then he had the audacity to tell the other manager, and she was like, well, let's talk about it in the bag. And I said no. And they said it over the walkie, so now everybody's in our business. Everybody knows now that Drea has an issue with the other manager, and they want to talk about in the bag. Like, that's so embarrassing. When I went to you, the source, spoke to you one-on-one and said, hey, I'm requesting a meeting with you in the bed, just like, some like on a peer mediation style, because I feel like our communication is lacking thus far. Like, I literally just wanted to go on and just like ask, like, just make him aware of how he comes across, like literally, because that whole sarcastic response was just so fucking unnecessary. It really was. Oh my God. Oh, I scared them. They were fighting, but it was the cutest thing. Hold on, I'm gonna have it on them. Maybe they'll come back. I scared them. I'm sorry. It was the cutest thing. Hopefully they'll come back together. They were like hugging, and they fell to the ground. It was so cute. But anyway, I'll tell the rest of the story while we look at the cats. Oh, look, they're a triangle. And the dog is just hating and mad. Anyway, so they're asking me on the walkie, like, oh, to come in the bag. And I'm looking at him like, are you serious? Like, you have everybody in the store in our business besides the girls in the salon, because they don't carry walkies. So I'm like, no, like I said, I will wait for such and such to come in tomorrow. He was like, okay. And then he started getting like persnippety with it, like talking about something like, I don't need this. I got a wife at home. Yum, 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 yum. Unnecessary stuff. Like, who cares that you got a wife at home? Like, what the hell does that have to do with the situation right now? Oh, they're doing it. Oh no. What is going on? Ooh. Oh, now we can't see. We don't know what's going on now. Hey, where'd you come from? You was blending in. Oh, there you go. They just came back like they just wasn't fighting. That's how they were earlier, but I scared them, so they stopped fighting. So he finally leaves or whatever, and like the new people come in, like the new shift, the next shift comes in finally, right? And so I get off the cash wrap. My the other PBA leaves, the girl I got hired with, and then here in comes Garnet and two other people. And I'm like, okay. So I take the go backs. Excuse me. I take the go backs from the cash wrap or whatever, and I start like putting them back on the floor, replenishing the floor. And Garnet finds me by like Fenty Beauty or whatever, and just was like, "Oh, what you doing?" And I'm like, putting go backs away. And oh no, that was the second account. Hold on. So, but she does find me. She's like following me. Weird. I don't know. She finds me in the hair department or whatever, and I'm putting away hair, and I was like, what's going on? Like, where's everyone at? And like we've been having like a lot of call outs and stuff. And she was like, well, it's just going to get worse in the summer. And I was like, why? And she was like, because everybody gonna call out. I mean, hell, I'm gonna call out, and I'm not coming back until September. And I was like, oh, why? And then she was saying because she just wants to focus on school. She alluded to like she worked at like Ulta was her second job, and then she works with kids. And I was like, oh. And I was trying to, hold on, they fighting again. I was trying to build a rapport with her or whatever. And ooh, 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 ooh. I'm in a headlock. Hold on now. Ooh, come on now, get up. Get up, eyes, and beat Spicy Kitty up. Yeah, yeah, ooh, ooh. Hold on now. Wait a minute. Round 4, go. Ooh, is Sage gonna jump into it? What's happening? Ooh. Oh. Okay. that's how it's about to be at Ulta. That's how it's about to be. But anyway, it's them fighting for me. Anyway, so I try to build like a rapport with her, and I'm like, oh, Nurse Garnet and whatever. She was like, yeah. And I was like, okay. And then I just leave her, go do my go backs again. She finds me again. And at this time I'm thinking, we built a rapport because I, said a little cute thing to her, whatever. This was our first time really talking to each other, right? You know how it is with some people. It's like, which is sad, like they don't like new people. They like, oh, where'd you come from? Where'd you come from? Sorry, y'all, another cat just came into the mix. Anyway, you know how some people, they're not like warm and welcoming to new people, and it's kind of like they gotta fill you up before they talk to you type of thing. It kind of like, that's how she gave, like that's what she gave off, like, oh, I grind like you at first, but you cool, whatever. Like that's how she gave off or whatever. So she found me again. I was by the Fenty Beauty end cap, and I was doing go backs, and then in one of the the tote bag or whatever, it was a Win Beauty something, I don't know, something from Win Beauty. And Win Beauty is by Serena Williams, the tennis player. I think she retired, but anyway, Serena Williams. And at our particular Ulta, we don't carry Win Beauty. So to my knowledge, again, remember, I'm still new. I don't know. Sometimes we be having like little like spaces or whatever, and we do be having it. So I was just making sure. I was like, we don't have Win Beauty here. Like this is NOP, right? Which stands for not on planogram. And she was like, no, we got it. And like she took me over to the drugstore section and was like, here it is. And I was like, I said Win Beauty, girl. And she found the other product I had in my hand. She was like, oh, I didn't hear you say that. I thought you were talking about that. And snatched it out my hand and put it in the wrong place. So I snatched it out the place, and I was like, girl, you put it in the wrong place. Very microaggressive, right? Very girl, do you want to tussle? Why'd you snatch it out my hand? First of all, girl, you a whole stranger. I'm a whole stranger. We ain't build that type of rapport for you to be snatching anything out my hand. Why would you snatch something out my hand? Strike one. Strike one, right? Right. So I go over and talk to this girl that I've been cool with since day one. She works for the Clinique. So she's the Clinique, she's a specialty beauty advisor. There's like 3 tiers. It's beauty advisor, PBA, and specialty beauty advisor. Those are like those who at the like boutiques, Benefit, Clinique, Chanel, MAC. Those are specialty beauty advisors. If you ever go to your Ulta and your Ulta has one of the 4, those are specialty beauty advisors. But sometimes you guys can't tell. But like Clinique, you can tell that's a special because they'll always wear like the white lab coats. And then everybody else will either wear black, white, orange, pink, or purple. And you just gonna have to ask. But usually the name tag will say what they are. Anyway, I know, child, the audacity, right? So anyway, I'm talking to Miss Clinique, and she's like, "Girl, you okay? Cause I heard what happened." And I'm, you know, I'm comfortable with her, so we start to yap, and I'm just like, "No, girl, like I might have to have a conversation because he is getting on my nerves." And then she's like, "No, I understand." And then we start swatching like this trio highlighter set from Clinique. And I swatched it on me. She swatched it on herself. And I was like, oh, this doesn't look good on me. Like, it was horrible, whatever. And while on Miss Clinique, it looks amazing. Here come Garnet once again for the 3rd time, budging in between us. What y'all talking about? I'm getting irritated now. I wasn't irritated then. And I was like, oh, we're just playing the highlighter or whatever. Like, Miss Clinique and I, like, knew not to talk about what happened, like, with her because, you know, she one of them, like, just gossiping girls. Like, we don't, you know, we don't get into that with her. So we just gave each other a look like, shut up, and we just gonna talk about the highlighter or whatever. Wrong. Should never did that. I'd rather her in my business than the highlighter thing, because the highlighter thing is what set all this off. So, oh, hell no. Please. Not Larry. Anyway, hurry up. I gotta hurry up before Larry comes out here. So I tell her, like, oh yeah, like, doesn't this look good on Kate? Like, this looks horrible on me. She's swatching on herself and was like, oh, and I was like, see, it looks good on you. And that's when she, and just for like reference, Miss well, Garnett is like, I don't know, she appears to be like Latina or Hispanic. I don't know what she is. I know she speaks Spanish and Portuguese, but I don't know what the hell she is. But anyway, she's a person of color. So she's swatching on herself and was like, yeah, it looks good on me. And I was like, yeah, it does look good on you. And she was like, well, that's because I'm brown. And I was like, I'm brown. I'm brown. She was like, no, you're black. I'm what? What am I? What am I? I'm what? This is black. But anyway, I am black. But anyway. So Miss Clinique and I, and for reference, it's important to the story, Miss Clinique is white. But that's my girl. Miss Clinique and I look at each other. When she said that, we're like, Miss Clinique is not confrontational, but she was like, and immediately I was like, oh wow, that was so unnecessary, that's so inappropriate. And I was like, honestly, if I was a snitch, I would tell HR on you. And I walked away. Because honestly, it was just like, bro, I'm having a day. First, we got sassy manager being just overly unnecessarily sassy and sarcastic because I just asked if we throw away the gift card or not. Because believe it or not, there are luxury stores, Blue Mercury, owned by Macy's now. It was privately owned by a couple. Blue Mercury does not throw away their gift cards or merchandise certificates when customers use them. A luxury store, right? Right. Very luxury, very old money luxury beauty store on a higher tier than Ulta. Up there with Saks. and Lord and Taylor, if you want to talk about it. Anyway, um, so I had that incident. Now, um, I didn't know what to categorize it as. I'm not going to say it was blatant racism. I mean, it falls under the some type of discriminatory, uncomfortable comment, basically. So I immediately walk away after I say that. Mind you, I'm still doing go backs. I still have the tote on my shoulder, and I do a U-turn, and I I I was by the Sol de Janeiro end cap because Sol de Janeiro has like multiple places in the store, and I knocked over, like, my bag like knocks over one of the Sol de Janeiros. I'm good. How are you? Good. What do you mean? I live around here. Yeah. Oh, I don't recognize you though. Okay. I grew up here. Yeah, it was my father's house, and he passed away. Huh? Drea? Yeah. Jalil, nice to meet you. What? Are you hitting on? I'm on live right now. Oh, you don't care? Am I taken? No. No. Okay. All right, bye. Colorism, for sure. It was definitely colorism. Yes. It was for sure colorism. So, wow, that was, yeah. Nail just, y'all act normal, because I feel like he's looking at you. Act normal, act normal, act normal. Act normal. Was he cute though? He was short. He was short. I know I should have turned the camera around, but I didn't want to because that's like invasive. Did you hear him? Like, were you able to hear him, or did it look like I was talking to, it sounded like I was talking to myself? Oh, you could hear him? All I heard was, this was like, wait, what? It was just weird. Like, you lived here all your life. Oh my God, was that a bee? It was like, you lived here. I'm like, I don't, and sometimes I feel like I share too much information. I should never said all that. Oh my God, you're seeing my autism mess up. Oh my God, I'm just like, I'm so awkward. Sorry, don't. Okay, I'm confused. I'm so awkward. I'm so awkward. Chromatic. I'm really grabbing my ankles right now because I don't know what to do. That was so awkward. Like, is he gonna, I'm confused. Like, is he gonna come back out and get my number? I don't know. Do I give him my number? I don't know. I'm not talking to nobody, but I don't know. Like, I'm against talking to people in my neighborhood because it's like, it won't go good. You know what I mean? It's just weird, like, because you know where I live at. And I know where you live at. Like, I don't like that. I don't like that. But, that was so weird. I think, y'all, if y'all don't know, I have a crush on my next door neighbor, and I know he heard it because he is so nosy. I know he heard it because he's home. But anyway, let's get back to the story. This is all over the place, child. So I knocked over the bottle of Sol de Janeiro, and you know, I'm picking it up. So here comes Garnett swarming over me again for the fourth time. This girl is stalking me, child. Talking about some, ooh, you knocking over stuff. I should snitch on you. Strike 3. Cause strike two was the colorism comment. Now you're provoking me by throwing out the word rifle, not rifle like a pew pew, rightful. It's the devil's lettuce. It's the devil's lettuce. Yeah, she was trying to humble me. Sister, she was trying to humble me. Yes, yes, yes. She wanted some. And mind you, it was just me knocking over. So it's not like I tore the whole Sol de Janeiro tower down. It's not like she caught me being saying discriminatory or borderline colorism or flat out coloristic comments or whatever. Like, bro, you literally said you knew your ass was grass. You knew what you said to me was wrong. What do you mean? Not at Ulta Beauty. The possibilities are beautiful. Not at Ulta, girl. Where inclusivity is a thing. Well, not anymore because they took away DEI. I got fired. Listen, I may have got fired, but it was meant to be. Anyway, hold on. I'm skipping. So I ignore her because I am just uncomfortably used to people trying to rage bait me into getting into an argument with them. Because again, they put me on this pedestal of superiority over themselves. I don't do this. This is them doing it. And they look for negative reactions out of me so they can feel comfortable and say, see, she's no better than me. She's not all that. I never give people what they want. Ever. Hi, Maria. I haven't seen you in a minute. How are you, beautiful? So I ignore her. Miss Clinique and I link back up and circle back up with each other. I look at her, she look at me, and she's like, girl, that was so uncomfortable. And I was like, girl, I know. What should I do? Like, I'm thinking about actually, like, saying something. She was like, you know, she was quiet. Again, Miss Clinique is very passive. Like, she doesn't like confrontation. Like, when I first met her, she was crying because she said our store manager was going to yell at her. And I literally, the first time I met her, I was like, girl, I was comforting her while she was crying. I was like, well, tell him I did it. And she was like, what? No. And I was like, well, tell him I did it. I'm new. It's okay. Nobody's going to yell at the new girl, right? And from there on, we clicked up, you know? So, Miss Clinique, because she's so passive, you know, I asked her, I was like, you know, you are my witness. Like, would you be comfortable saying nothing? She didn't say yes. She didn't say no. She just looked at me with those, like, doe eyes, like, please don't put me in this type of thing, which I'm not going to lie, hurt my feelings because she literally is my key witness. Like, you know, without her, it's just hearsay. You know what I mean? And I get it's uncomfortable, but it's like at the end of the day, are you going to stand up for what's right, or are you just going to, you know, somebody could have said, you know, it just because I'm black, I could have said the same thing about Miss Clinique, who is white, and I could have been like, you know what, I feel like this looks better on black skin than you. Like, that's still inappropriate. And imagine if someone did that to her. Like, you know, I would be right there front and center volunteering. She doesn't even have to ask me to be her witness because right is right and wrong is wrong. But in my case, she just, you know, she just looked at me with those doe eyes and just basically put it out there energetically. She didn't want to be involved. So I just walked away from her because at this point, I'm having the worst effing day possible. I got into it with Mr. Sassy Pants and his sarcasm. Garnett snatching stuff out my hands. The girls already, some of them here are already weird with me and always bringing up that I used to work for Ulta and what other jobs I worked at, and always just clocking my credentials and seeing how I got the job, and it just always coming crashing. I didn't even tell you that one of the girls was so hyped, like, you know how you're in your head about stuff, you're having your anxiety and your thoughts are all over the place, and like something as simple to you as like walking and talking at the same time can be very like troublesome to do when you are in an anxiety ridden mind, and you beat yourself up to it. My people with anxiety and panic attacks, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, something, I literally made a mistake. I didn't even have a Freudian slip. I just made a mistake. And plus, I do have more, even though I started at Ulta, I do have more of an experience with Sephora than I do Ulta, because I used to freelance out of Ulta. I mean, freelance out of Sephora's. So um I made a mistake and said Sephora collection instead of Ulta collection on the walkie. It's very embarrassing, and everybody was on my case about it. And I am very sensitive. If you've been on a few lives, you know that. And you know, plus I'm new, plus I want to be good at my job. I want to be seen as good at my job. And I already was just having a bad week. That was the week that I got 302, a falsely 302. So I'm already in my head about things, and now I made a buffoon of myself, and I said Sephora collection and Ulta over the walkie, and people already don't like me and give off this vibe of them not welcoming me in their space. You know, I was just downing myself and doubting myself and my capabilities, and if, you know, I can emotionally handle being in a store that, you know, clearly doesn't want me here. And I said out loud to myself, and I was like, well, maybe I should just go back to Sephora where I belong. A girl who doesn't like me took that again. Know that there's motives behind everything. Know there are people who work jobs, who are your classmates, who are, you know, whatever to you, and they don't take things serious. We all know people who take their job, their athletic career, their student academia career, whatever, they take it serious, and there's some people who don't. This is a person who doesn't take it serious. So why on God Greens or wasn't a manager? So why on God's green earth you went to tell the store manager what I said? What's your motive behind that? Is it really for the greater good of Ulta? Is it for the greater good of the sense of community that you guys are lacking within this store? Because you haven't been warm and welcoming to me. You haven't even talked to me or said hi to me, even gave me a smile or nothing. But you were so quick to snitch about what I said out of context without even blatantly just giving me the grace and asking me, well, why would you say that, or why do you feel that way? It's because you don't like me. You want to tell the store manager, oh, this is what she says she wants to be at Sephora. Again, see where you fall in on that. You don't have to directly resonate with my situation, but again, are you one of these people, or are you like me? Oh, I hope your exams are doing good. Oh, thank you, Maria. So are you. Yes, 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 very much so, Chromatic. Oh, old grumpy man, he limping. Oh, they almost done eating the food. Oh, are you sleeping in the box? Sorry, I left a box under there for them to sleep in. I left a little blanket too. So back to the present tense. I'm just like, oh my God, like all this stuff is just going on also. I'm just trying to keep it together because I need this job at the end of the day, you know. And again, just another transparent moment, you know. Owning this home has not been the easiest thing for me, because I was grieving my father, and it just, you know, it's an amazing it's a blessing to say, hey, I own a home. But let me just tell you, I always didn't see it as a blessing because this was just sprung upon me. I was 24, 25 when my father passed away. And when I assumed the loan assumed the loan and the responsibilities of being a homeowner, I was not emotionally ready because I was still living the fact that my father is no longer here. I still was reliving his death date. So I was very depressed, and I didn't see, honestly, just being transparent, I didn't see me living and carrying on. So I didn't keep up with anything. You know, I let some of the house fall and all this old other stuff. Like, I just emotionally was not ready. I couldn't go downstairs for like a year because that's where my father resided, and I would stay cooped up in the house upstairs. And I didn't make my house a home until late within my 20s, almost in my, well, late within my 20s for sure. I wasn't 30 yet. Yeah, it was definitely late within my 20s because I didn't have the mindset of like really taking care of this house. And let me tell you, my house is not just a regular house. Again, I have a duplex. I actually have to pay to get my trash taken. Everybody else does it on this block. Only me. I do. Because I technically own what they call, this is going to be nothing to kids, but for my adults, young adults, I own what they call commercial property, because I can get my license and rent it out to people, or I could just do it under the table. I don't have to get the government involved. But anyway, I mean, we don't do that here. We always get the government involved. But yeah, so it's just a lot that came with this house that I just wasn't financially, I wasn't emotionally, even though I did get a lot of money, up to $40,000 in my dad's life insurance or whatever. That didn't mean anything to me in the grand scheme of things because I wanted my father back. You know, I wanted my dad to take care of the house and me just be, you know, a daughter. I didn't want it to be a daughter taking care of her father's home, you know what I meant? And then not to mention I had people on this block, or people just period trying to use me. Like it's like once my father passed away, like vultures started attacking me and sharks. Oh, what are you gonna do with downstairs? What are you gonna do with downstairs? Can you sell it to me? Da, 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 da. It was just very overwhelming, and to me it was inconsiderate of my feelings at the time because you're asking me what I'm gonna do downstairs, and I don't even know if I'm gonna live today. Like literally, that was my thought process. I'm literally trying to maintain living, literally deliberating how I wanted to do it, when I was going to do it, how I was going to do it. And people are asking me, hey, what are you going to do with downstairs? I was a certified crash out. 2017 honestly up until 2020, I was a fucking crash out. I was so depressed. I wasn't managing that depression well, and I was so irritable. I was lashing out on my mom. I was lashing out on people. I was literally sticking to myself. I just was not myself, and you know I did not want to be here. And a part of me not want to be here, my mom, and that's why I get so emotional about my mom. Like, y'all don't even understand how my mom had to take care of me, y'all. I'm a grown woman. And even though, you know, I, 20, 24, 25 is still relatively young. It is. It is. But I had to grow up very quickly and take on, assume responsibilities that, you know, I honestly wasn't ready for. And my mom has helped me out tremendously, like more than I can even just thank her for. I'm beyond grateful for my mother. I really am, especially because, you know, as I told you guys, that is not my biological mother. And I had fears that since my dad wasn't here with me anymore, that, you know, she doesn't have an allegiance to me because he's not physically here, when that wasn't the case. So it was just so many moving parts going on back then. And that is important to the story. You're probably like, well, what the hell does that got to do with ULTA? I'm getting there. Just bear with me. But yeah. So I say all that to say, just to give you some hindsight and backstory about like where I've been, and then financially just trying to be more responsible for, you know, the blessing of a property that I do have from my father, is that working with people who have just made me feel like just I'm gonna call it what it is. Sorry, I am about to curse. Shit has been a nightmare. Like, it has been literally a nightmare. I have really bad PTSD from work because people and girls, and it's been mainly women. It's always women, sadly. Um, they have a way of like running me out. And this is the first time in my adult life that I felt strong enough to like fight back, where those other times I knew I didn't do anything wrong, even if my response was, well, I'm gonna say it started off like I didn't do anything wrong, which is true, but where I became the villain is in my response. And that's how people have gained power over me, because they have succeeded in invoking a negative reaction out of me so they can paint me as the villain. And that has hurt me tremendously, because if any of you guys have really truly get to know me as a person, you will know, like, I literally say to myself, I don't talk, I don't, and if I do, I try to liven things up. I try to make people happy. I try to do what I wish people would do for me. And I literally stay out the way. I really mind my business. I am literally like Pokemon reference here. I am literally like Jigglypuff. Like, I look cute and fluffy and jiggly. But it's like when you mess with me, monster. You know what I mean? And people want that monster to come out, and when they do, it gives them a sense of superiority over me, because they feel inferior to me. And again, that's not my problem that you feel intimidated by me. That is not my problem. That is your problem. And I had to learn that the hard way, through girls invoking me. And this is the first time in my life where I was like, you know what? We're going to be less emotional and more logical in this sense. You got to walk away, walk away. I don't care if they call you a bitch, a pussy, or whatever, a punk. You know you not. You know you not only got them hands, you will beat a bitch the fuck up. You don't got to prove that to nobody. I had to tell myself that it does me no service. It does me a disservice to stoop down to negative people's level. You already got it made up in your head that I'm all this in a bag of chips. Bitch, let me show you how I rise above negativity. And that's what and people hate that. Let me tell you, people hate when you don't give them the reactions that they thought they was going to get out of you. That's why I love confusing the enemy. I love it. I love when you think you're going to get the same reaction out of me. Oh, flip the script on your dumb ass. Loser. So, oh my God, the flies. So, yes, they do chromatic. They be energy vampires. So, Miss Valentine doesn't want to, Miss Clinique. Miss Clinique doesn't want to be helpful in a sense or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. I'm looking for the manager, the other manager that's in the building. And I'm like, I find her. She's by Clinique or whatever. So I go up to her and I whisper to her, like, can I talk to you in a bit? And here comes Garnett once again for the 5th time. It's like this girl. It's like, I swear to God, y'all, because sometimes I feel like girl who cried work. Like, because you know how the saying be like, oh, well, if a bunch of people are saying the same thing, it must be true. It's like, you got to use that phrase or that saying or that experience with a grain of salt. You can't always take that for face value, because how you know there's not all hating ass people? For my Christians out there, a lot of people didn't like Jesus and was saying a bunch of things about him. Oh, okay. All right. They called Jesus everything in the book now, didn't they? All right, then. I'm just saying. I mean, so, um, I whispered to her, like, hey, can I talk to you in the bag? Here come Garnett once again. Butting in. What y'all talking about? Okay, since you want to play this dumbass game, girl, we're talking about you. I say it just bluntly, loudly, whatever. We're talking about you and your inappropriate comment. She looks shocked. She got this dumb look on her face. Yeah, girl. You. So, the manager, we going to call her Miss Thin Hair because she got thin ass hair. I hate her. Sorry to people who got thin hair. Use Moxidil, but I don't like that lady, so she can go to hell. So I'm gonna call her Miss Thin Part. She got thin part. She's bald. Anyway, so Miss Thin Part, girl. She do got thin part. So Miss Thin Part was like, you know, manager. I'm gonna call her Manager Thin Part. So Manager Thin Part was, cause listen, she a villain too. Hold on, listen, it gets, y'all, I'm trying to tell you, it gets worse. Hold on. Or Chromatic, it's just Chromatic. I just feel like it's you and I, child. We having a bestie conversation. So Manager Thin Part was like, you know, let's just go to the back and talk. So we're all marching one by one, hurrah, to the back, to the manager's office. Manager Thin Part, myself going there first, and then Garnet is last. She closes the door. Manager Thin Part sits down. I sit down across from her, and Garnet is standing by the door or whatever. So Manager Thin Part is like, well, what happened? So I threw up my hands and I was like, go ahead, say what happened. Because me, you, I'm not going to say nothing. You say what you did. So, you know, I look like the bad bitch I am. Just like, go ahead, say what you gotta say. So she's yapping about her version of events. And of course, what does she do? She does what we all knew she was going to do. She downplayed the situation at hand. She downplayed her colorism. She downplayed the inappropriate comment of complexions and races and ethnicities to a mere, oh girl, I was just playing with you. Bitch, it takes two to play. It takes two to play. You are, I don't even know you. Today is the first time we ever had dialogue with one another, babes. I don't even know your last name, babes. I just found out you had another job. I don't even know your title within the store. I don't know nothing about you. How did that give playing? And then she was like, well, I didn't, because at first she lied and said she didn't say it. Then she downplayed it. And then was saying she just chalked it up to it was just a joke. She was just playing. And then she lied and was saying, like, I'm being overly sensitive. Mind you, Manager Thin Part is a manager. Not just any manager, the ASM, the assistant store manager. Assistant store manager Thin Part is just not saying nothing. You know why? Because assistant store manager Thin Part is her friend. We find that at the end, but I just wanted to spoiler alert tell you guys ahead of time. So Manager Thin Part just sitting there looking stupid with her thin part. She needs Moxidil. She needs Sacred beauty drop. She needs Rosemary because her hair is thin. I hate her. Oh my God, I hope her hair falls out. I hope she brushes her hair with the paddle brush and it just comes out in clumps. Yeah. Manager Thin Part just standing there looking stupid. And Garnet is just over there. She needs a weed. She need K-tips or something. She needs something. Like, that's why her hair is thin. Oh, look at all the cats just sleeping. This is beautiful. I feel like Mother Nature. Hey, your baby is sleeping. And then we got Sagey Wagey. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, I woke Sage up. Sorry, Sage. So yeah. So I can't believe she's calling me sensitive, downplayed it, and just outright lying just to save face for her part that she played in this whole thing. I already went through stuff with Mr. Sassy Pants and his sarcasm, and just the whole overall experience within Ulta has just been, slightly draining. I've been having really good days, but you know how it is when you're already in your head. Sometimes the bad going to outweigh the good because you just a negative Nancy. And I was just treading negative Nancy waters, y'all. It was just given like, oh my God, it's happening again. I can never just work a job and coworkers are cool. They always just want to start drama with me for no reason. Like, I just really want to come here and work and do my job and pay my bills and just take care of my mother. Like, literally, that is my whole MO, y'all. Like, I am 33. I am not only trying to sustain a life for me, I am trying to make more money so I can help and do things for my mother. I love that my mom spoils me. I love that she does, beautiful things for me without me asking, but my mother is at the age where I should be giving back to her more. And I do what I can, best believe I definitely do what I can, but I just feel like I want to do more. Like when I say I want to give my mother the world, my mom has sacrificed so much. Like I want to give her the world, and literally I'm going to die trying. Like that's my whole MO. And my mom was literally in the back of my head, and because I needed that job, you know what I mean? So I was like, you know what? I'm not about to get emotional in front of this hoe. I'm not about to get emotionally invoked to where I start yelling at her, because I checked myself because my voice got a little elevated. I looked to manager thin part. I sighed deeply and I said, can I please just go home? Manager thin part agrees. I get up. I sashay right past Garnett. This bitch follows me and says, yeah, that's what I thought. You better leave. You ever seen Thriller? You know the part where Michael Jackson turns around, he's like, ah, like that's literally what I gave. I said, oh, bitch, you got the right one today. You thought I was a punk. You thought it gave pussy. You thought I was a bitch you can walk all over. I turned right on my heels to the perfect degree of whatever that is, on my axle. You turned and made a beeline for that bitch face. What did you say? Excuse me? All that barking simmered the fuck down. She was sounding like a pit bull turned into a chihuahua real motherfucking quick. Because who the fuck are you talking to? Again, I mind my business. I say to myself, I don't bother nobody. Hi. Who is that? Anyway, I mind my business. Who is crying? I mind my business. I don't say nothing to nobody. I be out the way. I am a very much, let me tell you how I'm the coworker. I'm the coworker that really mind my business. I hear you talking shit about, the next girl. But that ain't none of my business, and I ain't about to go tell her, listen, what y'all got going on ain't got nothing to do with me and my bills. I'm just here to rack up my money. Hi. No, Sage. Anyway, I'm just here to get my hours so it can convert into money and be on my way and take care of me and mine. That's what I'm about. But me doing the right thing and being logical done let this bitch think that she got one up on me and that I'm a punk, and then she got the upper hand because, yeah, I'm leaving. Like, I don't want, hi, what's wrong? Go eat some food. Yeah, go eat. And I had to let her know, like, Miss Mamas, you don't know me. I'm not the one. Now, mind you, important to realize, assistant manager thin hair, thin part, whatever we calling her, is by the doorway right now, in the doorway of the office, the manager office, watching everything like it's a damn show, like it's an episode of Baddies. Me and this girl are in each other's faces. She backs up a little. That's important to realize. She knew once I got in her face, because I called her, I started yelling. I was like, you are a little girl to me. Little girl, little girl. She said, oh, yo, bitch. I'm a 33-year-old black woman with a mortgage, with 2 cats, stray cats, squirrels, birds, and a mama. Bitch, don't fuck with me. You could never fuck with a bitch. And a YouTube channel that's thriving. Fuck you talking about? Who you talking to? You thought because I walked away I was a punk? You thought it gave punk, bitch? What's up? What you trying to do? What you trying to get into? I looked at her like that. She shut right the hell up. I tell her, I start saying my chain of events and how what she said was inappropriate, how she mocked me of the whole snitch comment, because I said, you know, if I wanted to, I can snitch on her to HR. And was the word snitch appropriate to use? Maybe not, but that's just what came out my mouth. I mean, it would be me snitching, because bitch, I'm gonna snitch on you. You should have never said that remark. I don't owe no loyalty to you, hoe. Anyway, so we're going back and forth. Miss Clinique come into the bed. Miss Clinique is just shocked, like, what the hell is going on? And I'm like, Miss Clinique, like, what did she say? So Miss Clinique says that she said it, but then Miss Clinique, because she doesn't want to be confrontational and she's a scared little bitch, going talking about something. Well, I thought she was joking. Y'all, at that moment, I swear to God, it was as if the knife that was already in my back was just taken from the back and just like to the front. When Miss Clinique said that, as if she wasn't just in my face saying it made her uncomfortable, bro, I realized I was in a fighting battle by myself. Like, it was the ultimate betrayal. And it was like, wow, Miss Clinique, bitch, didn't I help you out the first day I met you? You literally were hyperventilating, snot running through your nose, having a panic attack. I resonated with you on that because woman to woman, I get it. Give a fuck if you white and I'm black, bitch. I get it on a mental health note. And you have the audacity to switch up your feelings and what you said, and now you saying this bitch, it was a joke? Get me the fuck out of here. I left. I walked away because at that moment it was like, wow. Everyone hates me. Like, it was crazy. So I left or whatever. I left. The next day, because, you know, I'm scheduled to go to work. The next day, I go into work. Everybody looking at me like I got a bomb in GTA. I'm like, well, what the hell? I mean, I know it was like drama yesterday, but damn, why everybody looking at me like this? I'm going to the back. I see the ops manager. We'll call her Twiggy. I'm like, oh, hey, Twiggy. She's like, Drea, follow me to the back. And I'm like, you know, I'm like, okay, I already know we're going to talk about yesterday. I know we're going to, you know, whatever. You know, she a manager. I know she knew about it, whatever. So I go to the back. She closes the door. And she's like, so it's been brought to my attention that you made a threat. And I'm like, a threat? That you made a threat of going to punch Garnet in the face. Bro, I swear to God, you ever seen that SpongeBob meme? It's like Mr. Crab, and he's like, I swear it was like that. Like, it's like, if you ever seen The Office, it's like I looked to the left camera and I was like, this is some bullshit. Like, are you fucking kidding me? Like, it really, like, I was having like a confessional moment where like time just stopped and I was like, this is ghetto. Like, are we honestly, seriously, is it serious right now? Like, are we all being effing for real with ourselves? I said, okay. Like, pause, unpause, play. We're back into reality. I'm like, I said, what? You made a threat of saying you were gonna punch Garnet in the face, and assistant thin hair, thin part heard it. Assistant thin part who just let that girl follow me and chastise me and say, yeah, that's right, walk away, who didn't even say anything to her. The same assistant thin hair who just watched us argue back and forth, didn't say nothing. That same as, mind you, guys, mind you, I am new. I'm a rehire technically, but fuck all that. I am a new employee. So now it's not just one fake bitch, it's two fake bitches. We got a 2-for-1 special. What the fuck is going on? I said, bro, when I say, y'all know my motto is don't cry in front of people. Like, I don't like showing people like they got to me or whatever. I immediately just start crying, like, because I was just so frustrated. I was angry. I just couldn't believe everything that was happening. Then I started doubting myself. Well, did I say that? Like, but I was like, no, I couldn't have said that, because I was like, one, I've done a lot of inner healing where I'm not an A1 day one crash out anymore. Two, my bills needs this job. Three, I have this plan for myself to get my in real life money with ULTA Beauty and get my TikTok money, and then, you know, when YouTube gets ready, when I meet my threshold, get YouTube money, and then, like, you know, I can start, you know, saving and giving back to my mom. Like, I have it all structured for myself. Like, that's why I said I wanted to leave. That's why I did the right thing. Instead of arguing with sassy manager, I said, oh, I want to have, I did the adult thing, I did the logical thing, and I said, hey, I'm requesting a mediation with the store manager and myself and you. Well, y'all know, us three. What do you mean I threatened her? And what do you mean that assistant thin hair, thin part heard it? This girl literally followed me. That's a threat. She followed behind me. That's a threat. I could have punched her in the face. And one thing about me, I don't do too much talking, bitch. I actually get into the field. I'm active. I'm retired. But a bitch can come out of retirement anytime. I get active in the field. I have no problem putting hands on people. I don't just say it. I ain't one of those old girl. No, girl, I'm going to show you what I'm about. I don't listen. One thing about me and two things for certain. I don't play. I'm always ready to defend myself. Let's just be all the way honest. But I was being logical for once in my life. I wasn't being emotional. I wasn't letting my emotions get the best of me. And I just felt like I just, once again, I take 1,000 steps forward or 5 steps forward, and I'm just knocked back. Like, I just can't win for losing. And it was just like, what the hell? What the fuck? Even when I try, and then I'm going through the whole Ren thing of Ren being weird, psychotic, and obsessive, you know, getting through being able to eat again, but still having digestive issues, and dealing with my ex-boyfriend and my childhood boyfriend, and it's just so many things going on. And then, you know, trying to save money because my mom's birthday is coming up, which is today, and then preparing my mental health and my mind because April 30th is the day my father passed away. It was just so much things, and I was just like, bro, I thought I had things under control. I thought I was doing the logical thing. I thought I was doing the adult thing. I thought I had adulting finally under control, and it's like, bro, I get knocked back once again. It was, what the fuck? When I know I didn't say that. Because I don't say stuff like that. I would just do it. That's just how I am. That's just how I am. And if I did say that, I'm pretty sure she would have said something. And I'm sure Miss Clinique would have said something. I don't know about Miss Thin Part. She clearly like a little show. But like no one said a oop nothing to like, all right, we get into the, no one like a direct threat, and nobody said nothing. Even the person, I must have scared her that much that even the girl that's a victim now, the girl who made the colorist remark to me, now she's the victim in this situation. I guess she was that scared she ain't say nothing. I guess I have that much power that I just shut everybody the fuck up, and I can just make blatant threats and nobody says anything. But everybody says when I leave, when I do the adult thing and say I wanted to leave. Yeah, that seems about right. Why do you keep, I'm gonna take you to the SPC and you gonna get fixed. You and this spraying has to be stopped. Oh, boy cats. They did. It was because, but anyway, hold on, we gonna get there. So I talked to the store manager, and at first she seemed to take Garnet's side, saying like, well, that doesn't seem like her, again, because she's known her longer and she doesn't know me like that, but she gets a sense of my personality. And when I say me and the store manager were like this in such a short amount of time, like we always hugged when we saw each other. It felt like kindred spirits. Like she didn't seem like someone I just met. She just felt familiar and like home, and she always made me feel safe. And honestly, I might cry about this. She always just gave me my flowers and just wanted me to shine, like always. And that meant a lot to me. It meant a lot to me that a black woman who was in leadership supported me and actually wanted to see growth within me. If you guys ever worked a job before, and unfortunately you have the experience of what I'm talking about, you know what I mean when it's like people just, they save face. They really don't want you. They don't like you. They don't want you to grow. They want you out. They're miserable. They just make working with them so unbearable. That's how it normally is for me. Not with this woman. She literally just, she healed a part of me. She really did. Because I've had managers, and when I used to work at Savage X Fenty by Rihanna, that's why I ain't gonna say I hate Rihanna, but if I ever meet her, I'm gonna tell her. And I don't know, I want her to owe me an apology. I just feel like she owes me an apology personally. Um, but when I worked at Savage X Fenty, the store manager there, who happened to be a black woman, just imagine working for a seemingly black-owned company. It's not owned black. It's some Rihanna doesn't own it. But anyway, that's a whole nother story for another time. Working for a black company ran by a black woman, and you're a black manager as well. I was just so excited. It was new territory for me, and I was just excited to literally be here. Like I'm really just happy just to be here. Like, and that manager lied on me. That manager was jealous of me. That manager made up things about me. That manager literally used my emotions against me, and it fucked me up in the head. And it was to the point where I couldn't even how I used to be, I couldn't, when I would get so emotional, I couldn't articulate myself. So my emotions just spoke for me, and it didn't paint me in the best light. So their version of the story always looked to be true because of my emotional response. And again, I had to learn that the hard way. But no job that I have left on my own, I've only been fired from 2 jobs now, Ulta and not Blue Mercury, what's the Bloomingdale, from yeah, I so yeah, but all my other jobs I've left on my own accord, but they've always just been very uncomfortable for me. But anyway, so I was just in my feels like, oh my God, it's happening again. I thought I had this under control, but it's happening again. I finally talked to the store manager. At first, she's just seemingly going with what Darkknight said or whatever, because she knew her longer, and was saying, well, that's how she plays. And I was just like, to me, I really can't stand when people are like, well, that's just how they are, and they do like a shrug, like, what do you want me to do about it? No one else says anything about it. I'm not about to say anything about it because I don't want to be in confrontation. We just all accepted her shitty behavior. I hate people like that. I can't stand, like, and that's why I think my energy, my force is just sometimes very hard to consume, because I shake up change. I do. I really do. A lot of y'all probably won't believe me or whatever, but listen, follow me for a day. You'll see. Like, I invoke change, because that shit like that to me does not, I hate people like that, bro. I hate, well, that's just how the way things are. That's just the way they are. That's just, no. And you know, and I know it's not right, but you're just going along with it because why? You don't want to say nothing because you don't want to look like the odd man out. I will always be the odd man out when it comes to a justice, when it comes to doing the right thing. I hate shit like that, bro. And that's what the store manager said to me. Well, that's just how she is. And to me, I took that as a sign of defeat. Like, you know what? Damned if I do, damned if I don't. That's just how she is. No one sees any problem with it. No one sees a problem with it. So who am I to speak up against it? You know what I mean? But she was like, something in her, she was just like, no, I want you to still, like, just don't give up. Like, write what happened and, you know, whatever. Because I told her, I was just like, your assistant store manager, who you trust so bad, because she was like, well, why would she make that up, Drea? She said she heard you say that you were going to punch Darkknight in the face. And I was like, store manager, you can literally check the camera. The girl followed me, taunted me, literally followed me. That's a threat in the state of Pennsylvania, following someone. And then you're antagonizing me, saying, yeah, that's what I thought. I don't know what hand gesture you do. I don't know you was going to hit me in the back of my head. I don't know nothing. Now, I would have been wrong. Now, I really would have been a nigga. Sorry, to be real. I would have been a nigga if I would have punched her in her fucking face. Which I had a right to, because why are you following me? And then, Miss Thin Part, you just fucking watching. Not saying nothing, not diffusing or dismantling the situation at all, just literally standing there watching it like it's literally a live interpretation of baddies. That is not a good representation of not only ULTA, but it's not a good representation of your leadership skills. How long have you been an assistant store manager that you can't diffuse conflict that look like it could be going physical? Your words, because I made a threat against that girl? Get the fuck out of here. Like, are you serious? So, like, and again, I'm this violent fucking person. Everybody fucking scared. Nobody says nothing. Bro. Not halting society, I'm cracking up. No, but they are. I hate people like this, bro. I really do. Like, honestly, I feel like everybody, like, those type of people need to be on their own island. They need to film a TV show, kind of like Truman style, and see, like, them all duke it out. Like, let the biggest bitch fight the biggest bitch, and let's see who's going to out bitch each other. Like, it's just like these people, like, miserable people, literally just need to be on their own fucking island. Like, I can't stand people like that. I can't stand people who don't want to change stuff when they know it's for the better of the culture, for society, for the community. I hate people who want to be complacent in negativity, because they feel like it's like people be wanting change, but they're fearful of it because they're scared of speaking up. And that shit never just made any sense to me, because change is disruptive. When has fucking change ever been soft, cute, cuddly, nice and friendly? Change is fucking disruptive. Change comes from a place of tiredness, of why are things like this? So if you know, spoiler alert, because I already said I got fired, if I gotta be a fucking martyr for the next Drea that's gonna come into to ULTA, so be it. So be it. I am sick and tired of people who literally are not right within themselves, project their fucking insecurities onto other people and make their shit your shit. That is not my fucking problem. It is not my concern how you feel about me, especially if you don't bring it to me in a healthy manner. But to just sum up everything, I was in a waiting period. I did a thorough breakdown of, you know, my day. That, you know, all the events that occurred, you know, with sassy manager, his sarcastic remarks, to the colorism comment, to the interaction in the back, that to everything, to now hearing that, you know, a manager and is coinciding with her subordinate saying that I made a physical threat against her. And I summed it all up to jealousy, intimidation, and they're harassing me at this moment because I'm literally a new hire. Up until that point, I was thriving and I was doing well. So why all of a sudden I'm this violent person? It was so dehumanizing. It was so belittling. And one thing I don't play about is my name, is my character. Again, hi, I'm Drea. I am not fucking perfect by any means. I never claimed to be, and honestly, I don't aspire to be perfect. I'm not. I have my flaws. I have my fucking bad days. Sometimes I don't want to be here, and I fight those negative thoughts. And I'm really just trying to do the best that I can with the resources that I have and just trying to stay positive, because I know I'm not going to always experience bad days. I'm not always going to experience uncomfortableness. I'm not always going to be panicking. I'm not always going to be anxious. It's not always going to be this. I know there's my happy ending coming towards me, and that's what I'm looking forward towards. I am presently trying to align with my future self, and that's what keeps me going. Because I know, I feel it, and I can't wait till it's here, it's tangible, it's in my grasp, and all the hard work that I do internally and all the hard work that I put in physically, it's gonna pay off one day. And people who have done me wrong, whether it be my biological mom, past managers, past co-workers, that fucking thin hair bitch at ULTA, count your fucking days, you thin hair bitch, and Darkknight, bitch, all of y'all, my exes, whatever, bitch, all y'all gonna fucking rue the day you threw dirt on my name, because guess what, motherfucking flowers bloom, bitch. Every time people just throw dirt in my name or just whatever, I keep thriving, and that's what people hate. I'm not about to be sitting here crying. Well, I am crying, but I'm not about to sit here and like be sad about a situation that clearly wasn't in my favor to begin with. Clearly wasn't. I have learned and I have accepted that rejection is honestly redirection. And it's also a blessing. That rhymes. You know, it's a blessing in disguise. I was there, remember, I showed you the receipts. I didn't apply to that job. I didn't apply there. They wanted me. I was there for a reason. I didn't even tell you guys, you know, the store manager cried because she knew. She knows. Because if I was violent, why would she cry that I'm not there anymore? Y'all, she literally said to me, I hope we cross paths. I have never had a manager say that to me. I've been fired once before. They didn't say that to me. I hope we cross paths. She was sad, y'all. She was sad to let me go. Lady was fucking crying on the phone. I almost cried. I had to hold my shit together. She knew I was done wrong. It was one of those things where the company would found me liable because already you have managers talking about me on the walkie. That's a lawsuit. Then you got this happening. I'm too liable right now. I have the upper hand, but guess what? I filed an EEOC complaint on them because I am taking Alta to court. They got me fucked up. You want to play with my time? You want to play with my money? Ain't got nothing to do with the store manager. Listen, it's no sweat off my back. It's nothing against her. But you got me fucked up. You got me all the way fucked up. And I reported them to the EEOC. And I'm going to see you in court, Alta. Bring the motherfucking video. Bring the audio. Because I know I didn't fucking say that. But that's why I'm saying, you guys, life be fucking lifing. Shit be happening. I got things going on, but I'm not about to sit here and dwell in, oh my God, I'm not at Ulta anymore. What was me? Oh my God. My ex-boyfriend is a jackass and he called a girl to my phone. Well, he put a girl on the phone. Oh my God. My other ex-boyfriend who I was trying to just reconnect our friendship with, he used my mental health against me and just keep just downing myself and make it. No. I'm gonna rise above all that shit. I have risen above all that shit. Shout out to God. Shout out to Jesus for risen. He has risen. Oh, was that a poor joke? Anyway. Sorry, God. Sorry, Jesus. Anyway. Listen, I say all that to say, again, it ain't nothing you or I are gonna go through, go through, whatever, past tense, future tense, whatever, present tense, that we can't get past, that we can't get through. Not just past, like sweeping shit under the rug, but get through by just acknowledging, hey, this is what happened. It sucks. It's fucked up. Yes. Is it gonna stop me? No. Are you gonna let it stop you? I better hear a no. You're not. The worst is yet behind you. The worst is yet behind me, and I got beautiful blessings coming my way. Just you watch, just you see. One thing about me, I manifest a lot for myself, and I manifest a lot for myself, especially during trauma. And it happens. May not happen when I want it to, but it happens. And that's what I want people to take away from this. You know, ops and haters, they're basking in this. Oh, yes, she doesn't have a job. Ha, ha, ha. Okay, whatever, cool. You're happy, whatever. You're a weird, miserable person. But how we about to turn this shit around? You won't be laughing for long, babes. Ding. Anyway. Oh, my foot hurts, guys. I mean, not my foot, my knee. Ugh. Look at Sage. Hold on. Oh, every time I try to move this. Hey, Sagey Wagey. I can't wait. I cannot wait, Chromatic. I keep trying to make an interview with the EEOC, but they keep being busy. I think I check every day because they remind me every day. But the good thing about the EEOC is if you don't make an appointment, they'll make it for you. So I think that's what's going to have to happen because, all right, let's finish our painting. I think I'm going to start. All right. Yeah, let's finish the painting. Hold on. I am. Oh no. What time is it? Summertime is celebration. I'm never gonna see that man again, y'all. He said, "All right, I'll just see you. When you gonna see me? I'm never coming out again. What do you mean? Bro, I'm a figment of your imagination. You never saw me before." Right? Oh my God, y'all, I don't have curtains. What if he's seen me naked? Tell me some, I've seen you before. Bro, you live in the back of my house. When the fuck have you seen me? He said a pretty girl like you. What did he say? He said, a pretty girl like you got somebody, right? I was like, huh? A pretty girl like you got somebody, right? What? I tried to play stupid like I didn't know what he said. Cause I get so Sage. Why every time I got the paint, you be like, do you got a paint problem? Oh no. Oh, oh no. Let me see. Ooh. Ooh, what? Okay. Yeah, why would it do that? Yeah, he was right there, Chromatic, right where that white door is. Like right there. Talking about something. Yeah, I've seen you before. And I'm like, what? You've never seen me. I've never seen you. But then again, people do be seeing me, and I don't be, and I think that's dangerous because I don't be paying it. Like, I pay attention, but I don't pay attention, if that makes sense. Like, I don't pay attention to my surroundings. Like, I don't be in people's faces. So, if I was supposed to have like a quiz of like who lives in your neighborhood, I would fail miserably because I don't be paying attention to people like that. I literally mind my business and drink my water. Aw, thank you. I think this was a W stream. I probably won't get that many views, which is fine, but it's honestly, to me, one for the books because I really did feel peaceful. I feel like, I don't know if you ever heard the saying, they be like, oh, if you have like issues or if somebody hurt you, like, they be like, tell the crows, tell the trees, tell the cats. Like, I feel like it was one of those moments. Like, I was telling Mother Nature, like, what happened to me. And it's just like I'm letting it float in the air. Like, I feel weightless now. Like, I don't feel like it's consuming me anymore. So I'm just excited for, what the future may bring for me. Something that's more aligned with where I am in my life right now and also my expertise. And I know something beautiful will come my way. That's what having faith is. It's just believing that things will work out for you, even in the midst of a storm. So I'm just keeping the faith. Cats and Larry? Yes. I'm surprised Larry didn't. Well, you know what? Let me not speak too soon because I don't need Larry. I really don't want Larry to come out. I really don't. Sage. Oh, you right there. Sage loves me, but doesn't want to be. It's funny. Sage doesn't want to be a domestic cat, but Sage wants cuddles and stuff from me. And it's like, Sage won't have to be like literally my outside baby to where I am going to get Sage neutered, but just let them live outside. And I'm going to have to give Sage like flea treatment. Like, I'm not playing with Sage. You want to be my cat, you need to get treatments, babe. You ain't going to be touching me with fleas. It's about to be summer too. Yes, he's such a boy. He's such a boy. He probably was a player in his past life. He had all the girls. He's such a male. Hi. Hoy. Hoy with an I. Hoy. Hoy, how are you? I love when people do the hi with the AI. I love that one too. Or then I like when people like ner. I be cracking up at ner. Wait, I'm trying to get this little boom. All right. Boom shaka laka laka. Bam. Oh, welcome back. Welcome back, Alley Cat. Oh, look, there's a cat. Y'all can't see them yet. Wait. You can't see him. There he is. Right there. Oh, no. All right. Cats and cats. But anyway, other than that, what's going on with you guys? What's the tea? What's the street news? What's going on? Keep me young. Keep me going. What's all the rage? Oh my God, Chromatic. I knew I had to tell you something. Chromatic, are you still here? Why? Yo, this is how I know I'm not crazy, bro. Why? So I'm not even going to say the name, but in yesterday's live, who you kicked out originally, remember how they kept, you know, doing the thing? So why they going to comment under my one of my shorts yesterday? I noticed like when I got off live or whatever, they going to comment under the short like, oh, Drea, why are you being so mean to me? You said I was dramatic. Mind you, I never called them dramatic. I did use the word dramatic yesterday, but I was talking about myself. And it's like they did all that just to come in the stream and do what they did. And now I don't even feel bad that you kicked them out, because why are you just, it's just like, again, this emotionally manipulative BS, just like with the other person, the other sub. I don't think you were in here. Darkknight was in here. They just kept, like, I told them on a short, like before I was even live, I said, hey babes, like, you know, just trying to reestablish like boundaries and stuff, you know, because I just don't want the babies to be so attached to me or whatever. And I'm like, hey, you know, you don't, you know, thank you for your being so polite, but you don't owe me of why you're not present in the streams or whatever. Like, that's just, you know, it's unnecessary. I told them that before I went live. They deliberately did that to be smart in the live, saying it once again and then doubling down, telling me something, yeah, I was in dance. And I was like, okay, like, now you're just doing too much. Like, these kids know what they're doing. They another one trying to get, I feel like with the kids though, they don't care if it's a negative reaction out of me. I mean, they do, because they don't want to be negatively on my bad. Like, I can tell, like, now the energy is like, well, like, I feel like before with the kids, like, thank you, Julietta. With the kids, it was like, well, I don't think she's talking to me, so I'm still going to comment. And then it was like, no, I am talking to you. And then it was like, oh, and then the other kids were watching, they kind of still felt that, but then it became of like, oh, well, I'm not going to say nothing because I don't want to get kicked out, or I feel like she's going to kick me. Like, it's been like they feel like they're going to get kicked out. And like, because there's been another sub, I literally was just joking with her. She was like, fine, I'll leave. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, and I was like, oh my God. But this just further proves why I don't want minors watching me. Like, it just further proves like my point. Like, it's so weird. Oh, But I'm happy with my response this week. I'm giving myself a pat on the back, and honestly, I'm really grateful for you, especially for just like helping me and like doubling down, and also just really just being very helpful in the chat, like just answering questions if I don't see it. Like, to me, like that's a mod. Like, that's like literally, you know. So I really do appreciate you. Thank you so much. And thank you really just helping me, because it just, you know, I don't know if you noticed, but I've been playing like I don't see what they saying, and I just be like do 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 like. So I just thank you for just like doubling down with me and just like kicking them out. So it's like, oh, okay, good. Out of sight, out of mind. Bye. So thank you. There it is. I just had to like, the tail is a little splotchy. We got a color in everything else, but I just wanted to like fix the background. I want to do like the background like glitter, but I do want to bedazzle the bow. I do want to bedazzle the bow. It's Aristocats. Oh, I think I said that earlier. I know y'all don't know Aristocats. I need y'all to Google it. I need y'all to know what I'm talking about. Sorry, I do have an easel, y'all, but oh God, no. I'm sloppy. Oh my God, I'm gonna fix it. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. I'll fix it. It's Aristocats. I forgot her name. I want to say her name is Daisy, but I don't think her name is Daisy. I forgot, but she was like, I'm a lady. And she was always my favorite. She's supposed to have a bow in her hair, but fudge. Now, why would I do that? Oh my God, why would, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, I'm an idiot. Hold on. Let's put this down. What the hell is that? Now, what kind of noise is that? All right, that's what it's giving so far. We may have to let this dry overnight and then come back tomorrow. I don't know yet. We searched it up. Yes, Aristocats. I think it's by Disney. Is it Disney? I think if it's not Disney, it's DreamWorks. I think. I don't know. I could be wrong. I don't know. My life is Disney. Sorry, I'm just painting. And I just love how peaceful, like, the cats are just laying here with me. Today was a good day. Ice Cube. Here in nature. I'm surprised nobody was playing music. I was really scared of that. Like, oh my God, copyright. But today was a good day. Sorry, y'all. It is Walt Disney, period. I had that tape. Have y'all ever, don't lie to me, have y'all ever watched a VHS tape? Do y'all even know what a VHS tape is? And not like you know the definition of, like, have you ever seen one? Have you touched one? Smelt one? It has a smell. Smells like heat. If you know what heat smells like, it kind of smells like heat and plastic. Yes. Oh, yay. Listen, Chromatic, you'd be surprised. Some of these kids don't even know what a DVD is. They all they know is streaming. Sorry, y'all. I'm painting like the edges, and I can't pick it up because I'll get paint on my hands. So I'm just like bending down, like painting the edges. Get. Oh my God, mosquitoes. Oh my God. Oh my God, bugs. I'm gonna let that dry. Hey, Mariam. Okay, boom. No sage. No sage. You gotta paint. Move. Oh my God, Sage, move. I know I'd be shocked. Like, they don't know. Oh, y'all, look at my stickers I got from Bubble Beauty. I love them. But I think I'm gonna use these and put it on the bow and make it like pop more. I think I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna do that probably tomorrow when it like dries. Like, we'll finish it all tomorrow. And yeah, that would be like another thing. Yes, I have all my, so aside from the Rihanna one, I don't know if I ever showed you guys my Beyonce one. It's not like the Rihanna one. I wish. I just got the Rihanna one because it looks beautiful. Like, I love vibrant colors, y'all, like neons and stuff. Like, I love that. That's my vibe. But like all the canvas paintings, like how that's on a canvas, I've done. But some of them I can't show because it'll go against YouTube guidelines. They're a little risque. But it has like my poetry, my erotic poetry on it. And yeah. Yes. Oh, we gave you a shout out, Chromatic, yesterday. We was like, W Chromatic, Darkknight and I, because I only thought about, it's weird that I thought about that when I said erotic. Anyway, because Darkknight and I was talking about fan fiction, and oh my God, you missed it. But we was giving you your flowers, and we was like, W Chromatic. I think Darkknight really like enjoys, seeing your name pop up. And I was like, I do too. Like, I really am thankful for like both of y'all. Cause y'all literally been like a big help to this channel, especially like this, like the regrowth, the rebirth of like my channel. You guys have been like very instrumental. And I'm just literally so thankful. Oh my God. It's time to go. It's time to go, Sage. It's time to go. Let's lock it up. Oh my God. I thought this was a bug. I thought this was a bug. I thought this was a bug. I was about to lose my mind. Sage, you want to say hi to the people? Yeah, I'm going to get fleas. Sage. 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 He is. He has an obsession with my hands. He's not doing nothing with them now. Okay. Normally he likes to sleep. Yeah. Oh. with my hands. You a good boy? You a good baby. You got crusties in your eye. Can I get it out? Let me get it out. No. Get the crusties. Just because you're an outside cat doesn't mean you can't look presentable. Stop it. You may want to impress a little girl or a little boy. I don't know what you into. You don't bring no babies home. Don't bring no babies home. I'm too young to be a grandma. Yeah. She don't give grandma. She give grandma. All right. Everybody say bye, Sage. Bye, Sagey. Ouija. I will see. Oh, I had to come back out here to lock my door. Oh my gosh. I should just leave this out here, take y'all with me, go upstairs, and then come back down the back way instead of bringing everything to the front. That makes more sense, right? Yeah, that makes more sense. All right, y'all, let's pack up. Let's get it, let's go. Let's get it, let's go. All right. We will take, let's just put it by the door. Ooh, you heard my knees? Yeah. They cracked. Yeah. Yeah. Ooh. Let's put this. I don't want to leave my chair here. What if they spray on my chair real quick? I don't like that. What do you want? Oh, and this is it, you guys. Look at the kitties. Look at the kitties. It could be like a thumbnail. Well, this is it for today. For today, this is it. And then we'll come back tomorrow to finish it. Ugh. Put this here. And then I'm gonna take this with me because I don't need y'all spraying on my paint. On. It looks so cute. Hey, Chris, thank you. All right. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna hide you. Y'all don't need to know where I live at. Hold on. Woo! I know I got a mop. All right, you guys. Right here. Penelope. Make fun of my little flats and my bugs. Whew. All right. Oh, sit. No, you did not, Sage. Sage. Oh, uh-oh. 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 No, get. You better. Cynthia. You ain't want to live in a house, remember? You said, I want to be wild and free. been up and down, but I'm doing real good now. How are you, Chris? No, Sage. I feel bad. I feel bad. I feel bad. I feel bad. You think they gonna meet me in the back? Let's see. Look at these fat bugaboos. Oh, you guys are hungry. Ugh. Baby, who threw up? Okay, hold on. Whew. They're like, feed me. Say hi. Say hi, Penelope. Baby. Baby. Mommy. I know you with the woo. All right. Let's go downstairs so I can feed them. I need to take a shower. Look, I've been around bugs and squirrels for too long. See? The other door. What I was talking about. I need clothes. Oh, doggy. Whew. Let me see if that's away. Sage, what are you doing? Now Sage, you don't know what you want to do. You don't know if you want to be an outside cat, an inside cat. You don't know what you want to do, Sage. You don't know what you want to do. Not that they followed me. All right. Okay. Kitty. Sage. You got food, Sage. I know. Oh, Penelope. And look at... Oh my God, they about to fight. This is the moment. Look, move. my God. Oh, what is happening? Penelope. 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 Go upstairs. Go upstairs. No, you can't fight Sage. Oh my God, I don't know what's happening. Oh, near the dog. Oh my God. Move, Sage. Penelope, go upstairs. Oh my God, what that fell on her face? Go upstairs. Go, yeah. Sage, that don't mean you go upstairs. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Almost fell. Ooh. I could not. Ooh, ooh. I love you, Sage. Ooh. Ouch. What the hell? Okay. I'm a one-woman army. Oh God. Okay. God. Okay. We made it. Am I? I have no idea. I gotta wash my hands. Cause I'm only touching my cats when I touch strays. Hold on. All right, and we're back. Oh, let me feed my cat. Okay, Penelope. Now, what was you about to do? Whew. Hold on, Mama. Hi. Welcome back. Move this. Excuse me. These cats are just big backs. BB. Hi. Go ahead, eat. Go eat, BB. Y'all, look at this. I'm gonna pretend that he's... BB! Go to your room. Go to your room. Go to your room. I feel bad because he's not in trouble. I had told y'all, I have puppy cat. My cats know commands. My cats are not regular cats. Like, BB knows go to your room, he's in trouble. Go eat. He's like, bitch, you just told me to go to my room. I just did that for the kids. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. You're not in trouble. You're not in trouble. Oh, I feel bad. You're not in trouble. Come on. No, you're not in trouble. I'm sorry. You're not in trouble. Baby. Come on. You're not in trouble. You're not in trouble. Psst, come on. Come on, sweet boy. Mommy's sorry. Mommy's sorry. She was clip farming. Yeah. Mom, I know. I know. You smell other cats with me. I'm sorry. I'm gonna take a shower. All right. Well, you guys. Can we get a cameo from Larry before we end? Let's see. I don't see Larry. I'm afraid not. Afraid not. Well, thank you. Oh, thank you guys for your love and support and wishes for my mama's birthday and just here with me. We will finish. I will show the painting again. Let me bring it upstairs. We will finish that tomorrow. We're gonna bedazzle her. Honestly, be a lot of work, but fun nonetheless. Love you. Have a good day. Thank you. We're gonna finish this tomorrow. Woo! But you guys, whew, thank you so much for all your support. I really do appreciate you guys so deeply and much. I will see you tomorrow. Have a beautiful Easter Sunday and happy 420 for my 420 peeps. Bye!